stranger, okay?
We're fucking live!
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 48 of Guitar Practice. This is the Valentine's Day episode because by the time you guys are hearing this, it'll be Valentine's Day pretty soon. And let me tell you, we will be discussing the history of Valentine's Day today. I have found some juicy bits.
There's probably nothing wrong with Valentine's Day at all.
It's pretty heavy metal, believe it or not.
I know a lot of history.
Believe it or not, it's pretty metal. Let's get into the announcement. You guys have any announcements?
I'm here.
Probably nothing that you don't have on your list.
Nate's here.
Yeah, Nate's back.
I returned.
Well, straight up.
Keep getting deported.
Announcements, local shows. Want to be on, hit us up. Hit us up if you want to be on the podcast. If you want your shows to be on this list that we talk about every single week, send us a flyer. That's it. February 10th at 89th, Born of Osiris. Actually, that'll be probably the show will be over by the time you guys hear this. So don't worry about it. But I'm going. Born of Osiris, Within Destruction, Entheos, Axtian, Lost in Separation. February 14th at the Grand Royale, The Rumble and Modern Issue. If you want some punk rock, go to the Grand Royale. They do a lot of punk stuff over there. It's cool. February 15th at the Grand DUSTLORD, Electric Graveyard, and Lowdown Weasel. February 15th at Boman Twin Event Center in Tulsa. GRAVEHUFFER, Paralytic or Paralytic, not sure yet. Neanderthal Jones.
We still haven't got Paralytic down.
It's either Paralytic or Paralytic. I'm not sure. It's just two pronunciations. I think Paralytic, probably.
I think Paralytic.
That sounds a little.
It's hard to know unless someone that created the name tells you directly.
Yeah, because it could.
Some of these.
It could be Paralytic. You never know. Neanderthal Jones. I met that guy. He's cool.
Don't we have a sticker?
I met him. He plays in Pat Minotaur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured.
Project.
Familiar.
Yeah. Project Eclipse, A Faustian Bargain, Soul Link, and Bad Frogs Rising. I actually just saw them.
Bad Frogs Rising, dude?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a name, bro. That's a hell of a name.
It's a cool name.
BFR, dude.
That's how they put it on the
sick.
flyer.
I want to see them.
February 19th at the VFW, Dose, Shattered Youth, 1. I've seen 1. They're a hardcore band. I think they're really cool. Fungus and OTISVCR. February 20th at 89th, Tier, Aether Realm, Cyanide Hook, Shaman Nothing, and MYWITCHMYBLOOD. February 22nd at the VFW here in Oklahoma City, Mazenko, HELDTIGHT, EYELESS, Tell Lies, and Time Theft. February 26th, the Grand Royals having their anniversary party. Go ahead and support them.
Go hang out with them.
It'll be fun. That's a sick bar. They have great hot dogs.
What anniversary is it?
I don't know.
What we do know is it's their anniversary.
Yep. I couldn't tell you what number.
That's sick.
At least one.
At least
one. Hell yeah.
Could be the first. I don't think it's the first, though.
Yeah.
February 28th at the VFW, Dredge, Bashed In, Septic Mutilation, F6, and Nile. And February 28th at the Hideout in Wichita, HYDE, Hideout. Love Like War, Doomed for Death, hell yeah. Zealocult, and Roche Limit. And that's it. That's all I got on my list.
Isn't Cavalera coming here in like May?
March.
Yeah, that was a little far out, but let's give him a shout out.
End of March.
Dude,
I'm super stoked. Congratulations to the boys in Entropic, and congratulations to the boys in Doom for Death, because they are playing a show with the infamous and the almighty Cavalera brothers in their band Cavalera.
It's Cavalera.
If you don't know who Cavalera is, Max Cavalera was in, help me out with this, Sepultura, Nail Bomb,
Cavalera
Conspiracy,
Yeah.
and now Cavalera.
I think he was in
Soulfly?
Soulfly.
He was in
yeah.
Soulfly as well.
They actually have a really good song with Fred Durst that I liked.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking legendary. Super stoked for those guys to play that show.
Do you have the flyer in front of you or no?
No, I don't.
It's with them is Necrot and Dead Heat.
Oh, I've listened to Necrot. I've
I've
heard of
heard
them.
Necrot too.
Yeah, Necrot,
You said Dead Heat?
I think that's what that is. Dead
Yeah.
Heat. Doom for Death and Entrophic. It's real nice to see their name on a poster again.
It's fucking cool,
That's
man.
sick.
I'm
That's
super
crazy.
happy for him. Congratulations, guys.
March 24th at the Wave.
At the Wave.
The Wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was the only news that I had. I know it's a little far out, but
It's cool as fuck.
I'm so excited for those dudes.
I'm super stoked for him. Other future shows that I really want to go to that are not in February, bit bigger names. March 9th, Killswitch Engage and Kubla Khan and Frozen Soul are going to be here.
Where
yeah.
the Paycom?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be the Diamond, possibly the Criterion. I'm not sure.
I think the Criterion.
Is it the Criterion?
I think. I don't
Okay.
remember.
Have you been to the Criterion?
Nah.
I haven't either.
I haven't been to the Diamond in a long time either.
I haven't been to the Diamond.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. It's cool.
I've been. You remember it used to be called the Ford Center, the Paycom Center. I've been there.
Yeah. I've been
For
there.
shows.
I was there when it was the Chesapeake.
The Chesapeake Energy.
Yeah, that's prime. That's what the real ones know.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
And another one I just caught. May 2nd at Osage Casino in Tulsa. Testament's gonna be there.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
dude.
That's
I've never-
OG legendary.
Dude, I've never
Yeah.
gone to a casino concert. I wonder
Me
what
neither.
they're like.
I see.
I'm interested.
I see the flyers constantly.
It's fucking billboards
or
everywhere.
Billboards, yeah.
Especially like the Riverwind, they'll have
Oh,
Dude,
big
yeah.
names in there and
And then you
shit.
can get on with the concert and go like, blow a shitload of money.
Nah,
Get hammered.
I'll buy t-shirts. It's a safe investment.
Yeah, for real.
I don't like those machines.
You can buy more T-shirts if you win.
I'll put a 20 in. If it goes nowhere, I'm okay with it.
You got to at least put a 20 in.
I'm a virtual blackjack man. I like getting mad at the little virtual
Yeah.
table lady.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you guys were at this show. Were you at the Extortionist show? Did you go?
I don't remember.
No.
Extortionist, band called Last 10 Seconds of Life. Were you there?
I think it was.
I think you were there.
No, I
Nate.
was. Because Zane got a hoodie.
Yeah.
Zane got a hoodie.
Last
Yeah.
10 Seconds of Life just signed with Metal Blade Records.
What?
Yeah.
That is crazy, dude.
Sick as fuck.
Are they from around here?
No.
Oh.
These guys
Well, still, that's cool.
fucking blew the room up, dude. That was one of the best concerts I've been to. And I think... Wasn't that the King show?
No.
Who was headlining that? Was Last 10 Seconds headlining that? Because I know The Reckoning played.
Wasn't that the same one with Take Rest?
I don't believe so. No, that's a I'm getting all these mixed up
Dude,
now.
I know, it's
dude.
all blended.
It's all blurring together.
Especially at 89th, it all
I do
blurs bad
remember.
up there.
So Extortionist played right before Last 10 Seconds. And, like, I've never seen either of those bands until that night. Extortionist was fucking amazing. I listen to those guys on a regular now.
They were killer.
They were fucking brutal. But some guy in a baseball hat just got up on stage during like the second to last song and just fucking
Dude.
just belted it out. I'm like, wow, who is this ball cap guy? It was the fucking lead singer of Last 10 Seconds.
That's crazy.
No, that's
And I
awesome.
was like, oh hell yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
All in all, it was such a great show. Super happy for those guys. Shout out to those guys and shout out to Metal Blade for fucking investing money where it needs to be invested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those guys have
Buying good stocks,
some
man.
fucking
Yeah.
killer songs, dude.
Did you say when the In Ruin show in Florida is?
I did not.
I
did not.
seen the thing for that.
But they are playing that. It's over by Fort Lauderdale. I can give it a goog real quick.
Yeah, because we have a huge fan base in Florida.
Do we?
No, we don't.
Do we?
but-
Wow.
We're gonna.
I was about to say, 1% of our listeners come from India, so if that means anything.
Let me see.
Yeah,
see.
Shout out to India, man.
Dude, I use every once in a while when I get bored, I use this app called Radio Garden.
I love Radio Garden,
Dude, it's the best.
I
And
love Jamaica. Jamaica's my favorite one to hop on.
I'll
too,
run over to like the Netherlands and India, and India does have like some pretty good metal stations.
Yeah, it's like even their like normal show. It's like, how do I do this without being?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
that kind of music.
With the
Hey, everybody. Speaking of our boys with Entropic,
Oh shit! Here he is now.
here he is now.
The man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen. It's King Bobby.
King motherfucking Bobby.
Big
King.
sexy.
Yo,
What's up, dude?
getting ready for this game. We was doing.
Recording an episode, brother.
Doing another show.
We got Nate
Word.
back.
I've returned.
Welcome back, Nate.
Thank you. It's good. I missed you, man. I really did. I missed hearing your
I believe
voice.
He can defend himself now when you say that Nate's gonna fuck all the sex dolls.
Oh, that was my only mention, huh? Was I gonna fuck sex dolls? No shout out. Just Nate's gonna fuck sex dolls. Thanks,
It
guys.
wasn't random. We were talking about putting sex dolls in Tyler's studio, and
Oh, is that during the fleshlight conversation?
No. It was when we called Bobby.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I didn't catch that. So.
he got your ass. Well, what do you got for us this week,
Give us
Bobby?
your tip.
Yeah, that too.
Well, due to the recent announcement here in Wichita, I've been on quite a Cavalier and Sepultura kick lately.
Oh, yeah?
Shit.
Sick.
So, the first one I got for you is one of my personal all-time favorites, another essential album I would think any playlist would need. Chaos AD by Sepultura.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
Chaos AD. Hell yeah.
Cover to cover. It's
Bible.
fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah. I'll have to give that one a listen. I don't think I've heard that one. Looks
It's
like
fucking
Nate and
awesome.
Nate and Heavy's both heard that one.
Good.
I think we play a song
Oh,
from
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Fucking
the
awesome. Some of the meanest riffs you can find.
Man, that's sick.
fuck. What is that song? Troops of Doom is on
Yeah,
that
that's
album,
what we
isn't
play
it?
Troops of Doom from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's from a different album. I'm pretty sure that's some earlier shit.
Oh,
Maybe.
damn.
But I was getting there anyway because that Cavalier Conspiracy, they're touring on their re-recordings of the first 3 Sepultura albums.
What?
Shit.
Whoa.
They're playing
And I'm pretty sure
Sepultura songs?
Troops of Doom is on Morbid Visions.
Okay.
Whoa, brother. Hey, and
Hell yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah,
dude.
Congratulations, man. We were
man.
just talking about it. That's sick as fuck. We are so excited for you guys.
It's really cool to see Entropic's name on another poster, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good fucking day right there.
Oh, yeah. Did we make the announcements?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we already talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a good one.
They're big balling, dude.
But yeah, dude, I've just been on a kick lately listening to them, and it's fantastic. So,
Hell yeah. Do you have another album?
yeah, their latest one they re-recorded was Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
That one's good. That one's
Yes.
good.
Yeah, it sounds great. I think they did a good job with these re-recordings.
Fuck yeah.
Sick, man. Well, we'll give
You know.
that one a listen too.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, brother. Well, enjoy
But hey,
your...
don't sleep on the Cavalier releases though, because they got 3 like OG albums that are all pretty damn good.
It sounds like you just need to listen to the whole discography.
You need to.
Yes, listen to everything.
You need to read the Bible, man. That's the truth, right there.
Yeah,
That
dude.
is the metal Bible,
Wait, what did he say?
He said that's the metal Bible right there.
for real. That's core.
Put on the armor of God. Study the word.
Amen.
Ew.
Ew. Oh, God.
Hell yeah. Well, congratulations again, man. Like I said, we're super fucking happy for you guys. And
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. We
Very
are fucking stoked. The work has already begun to make this fucking killer.
Yeah. Get them
And dude,
ready.
Doom for Death is playing too. They're fucking sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shouted them out too,
Yeah.
man. Those
I was
guys were...
I was stoked when I saw that they got on the bill too.
Man, a show with both of y'all on it, you guys are absolutely stealing the show. Entropic and Doom for
Yeah.
Death together, that's a fucking heater of a mix.
that
We'll see
whole
what
For
happens.
real.
that
That's gonna be
whole
such a good
show is loaded with killers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm super excited.
But just saying, boys, I'm glad you did this today because if the Chiefs end up 3-peating tonight, I might be incapacitated for 2 days. So,
Hell yeah.
Good.
We're doing birds over here, man.
Nate is.
did Nate just say it was?
It's birds.
What?
It's birds, dude.
Yeah, Nate's going for the other team.
Y'all
He's
don't need
taking
three.
the other
Y'all
I
side.
kind of want
Three.
Philly to win, too.
Philly,
I'm not going
bro.
to lie.
Oh, God, they're both taking the other side.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
You know, the sex dolls make a lot more sense now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. All right, well, you can find these couple albums on Bobby's Tips, but don't sleep on the rest of the discographies for those guys. Lots of good
Or
stuff.
next to Heavier Nate.
Or next to... Oh, Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, King Bobby from
King
the band and
motherfucking
Tropic.
The
Bobby.
legend.
Later, boys.
All right, see you, dude. Man, he sure is
hell.
one of a kind.
He's so hot.
You say that every
So
single
hot.
time.
You need to get a sex doll of him.
I might.
Oh, dude, that would be funny as shit.
Oh, yeah, it would.
That'd be funny.
He's saying that like he got one of Patrick Mahomes up in his house.
Oh,
Or some
hold up. Listen.
really, he got some referees.
Actually, Nate does get a chance to dig on him now that he's off the phone
Oh, yeah.
since he dug him when
Yeah.
Nate wasn't here.
Yeah, that's all. He can just
What were
get
you
after
saying?
it.
Patrick Mahomo, whatever.
Homo, yeah. He's over there jerking it to refs, dude. I know what he's up to. I'm just saying, dude, nobody needs 3 in a row. We can all agree on that.
I mean, if I was there, I would try to win.
Well, honestly, the Eagles quarterback played at OU. That's the only reason I'm going for the
Oh,
Eagles.
really?
Yeah, and they have
I
a
didn't
wide
know that.
receiver also, so.
I didn't know that.
Caw, bitch.
So the Eagles quarterback came from OU.
Yeah, he played at OU.
Oh, yeah.
So did their receiver.
There's Patrick.
But Trick, I actually don't hate the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs.
No,
a
I'm
fucking
not
guy.
really like a team rooter. I don't really.
I think it's like if you didn't grow up around it, it's hard to get into. So
Who's
I get
that
it.
white guy?
I don't know. I searched up
That's-
Patrick
why is
Mahomes.
that? Why is Chase Daniel right there?
Is that him?
Yeah, random Chase Daniel appearance. Shout
That's
out,
funny.
bro.
Yeah, I searched Patrick Mahomes and I
Dude.
guess Chase Daniel popped up.
He was like one of those guys. If you drink with him, he just gets into some mayhem.
Yeah, that dude looks like
He looks like
a
he's
bar
got
fight.
He looks like he looks like he's got 5
It
DUIs.
looks like a bar fight. Yeah.
You ever looked at a guy? You're like, man, you
look like you're up to no good, brother. You look like we got to keep you away from that bottle.
yeah.
We don't need anything lighting on fire around us today.
It's like
Yeah.
he slams rails and then goes to work at a car dealership.
He's Irish, dude. He's just being Irish.
That's true.
He's
It's
just being Irish.
it's
dude.
hard out here for Irish, bro.
Let him be Irish. He'll be all right.
Amen.
He can bail himself out if he's on a football team.
Anyway, if you want a King Bobby sex doll, just find it on our merch page.
Yeah, message us, Guitar Practice, the podcast on Facebook or wherever. You already know. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say all of them again.
Twitter, Instagram,
Oh,
Facebook.
to answer your question, yeah, everything. To answer your question, it's called the South Florida Metal Fest,
Oh hell yeah!
and it's on March 1st. So that's sick.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Dude,
I'm really
I kind
excited.
of wish
for
I
those
lived
dudes.
in Florida other than the hurricanes.
Florida is kind of tight, but it is kind of crazy.
Kind of lit.
It's sick, but it is crazy. Like the
Like the
Florida,
Florida
man
man, it's
thing.
real?
That's real, man. Bro, this is who you got to watch out for in Florida. If they have a pimped out golf cart, watch out.
Watch out!
Yeah, watch out. It used to be the houseboat people you kind of got to watch out for. Now it's the pimped out golf carts.
Okay,
Watch out. They are a rolling
They're
party.
trouble.
Oh, yeah. I feel like if you go to purchase one of those golf carts with, I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah,
Where they're jacked up with the rims.
yeah. I used to have a neighbor.
I'm pretty sure they won't let you buy one unless you've had at least 3 DUIs.
Damn, that makes sense. Good prerequisites.
those guys are just trouble, huh? They just rolling there.
The thing is
Over there in a
they're a
pimped
blast,
out,
dude.
They're over there in the pimped out Kubota, fucking
yeah,
golf cart.
Yeah.
little diesel.
uh-huh. I think most of them are electric, honestly.
Oh no,
But-
that's weak.
Yeah, dude.
I'm thinking more of an Oklahoma DUI kind of guy.
Yeah, no, Florida DUI is a little more
Out here,
greener for the earth.
You got to have off-road capability out here. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But no, dude, every trailer park has like a bunch of these guys that drive this golf cart around the park and they party. It's always warm outside. Nobody ever wears fucking shirts ever.
Everyone's just tan.
Yeah, everyone's tan. Nobody wears clothes. As soon as they get off work, they take their shirt off.
They get nude.
And put fucking flip-flops and board shorts on. And that's their uniform for any time they're not at work, dude. And you can, like, walk into stores with your shirt off and shit. Like, that's normal in Florida.
Like,
nobody gives a fuck.
It's like it's 90 year round. Who gives a fuck?
And the cops don't care because they're busy dealing with real crime down there.
Yeah, like, it's like, yeah.
They're like, oh, you got some guy with his shirt? Okay, listen. We're about to do another drug bust. We've done 6 today.
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
We just got our 17th domestic abuse call.
Yeah. Now, I was in Jacksonville, so that might be a little different than, like, Tampa. But
to be fair, you went to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville's...
You know what came out of Jacksonville?
Oh, I don't know.
The biscuit.
Who?
That's what Jacksonville produced. Limp
Fred
Bizkit.
Durst?
That's what it will create.
That makes a lot of sense to
If you synthesize something in Jacksonville long enough, it will turn into Fred Durst.
It will taste like hot dog water?
It will.
That's funny.
Were you more Fred Dursty in Jacksonville, you think?
Man, now that I think about it, I really didn't give a fuck when I was in Florida. I think there's something in the air, dude.
Never give a fuck?
I think there's something in the air, dude. You have a valid point. I don't remember giving...
Were you doing it all for the nookie?
Oh, yeah, probably.
See?
I don't
Church
know.
of the Durst.
I think everybody's down there doing it for the nookie.
I've stumbled onto a scientific thing here, you know?
This might actually be...
I need to run research. Someone give me a grant.
Yeah, there's a scientific theory now. If you grow up in Jacksonville, you're going to turn into Fred.
You will. Or some Fred adjacent thing.
Yeah, something.
Some Fred adjacent creature.
So, yeah. Some Fred influenced.
You're acting real Durstly right now.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, even like the way he dresses, I'm like, yeah, that is kind of normal for that area. You know what I mean?
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's real. See? Give me grants, folks.
That's true.
Good to know.
Get me money.
Government grants for studying the Fred Durst effect in Georgia.
I actually have a fun little Sepultura thingy real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
A little history.
Yeah, let's talk.
hear it.
Okay. So the cool thing about these guys is that they are from Brazil.
Yeah.
That's like their main thing. But to be honest, it doesn't really come through as well until like Roots.
Oh, God, I fucking love that song, dude. I know that's like the song that everybody knows, but I really like that song.
That's an awesome fucking album. So that's really where I think they come into their sound of like kind of mixing their tribal, I guess you would say culture into that shit with like the drums and all that other cool like little instrumental shit they have going on. But for their first album,
That's a good way to describe that, too.
it is. It's fucking really.
There's a big swing to it.
Huh.
Yeah. So in that album, I think that's where they kind of like peak, and I think that's right around the time Cavalera left, also.
Yeah.
But prior to that, they were just some dudes in Brazil who did not know fucking English. For their first album, which came out in 1986,
Yeah.
Morbid Visions, these dudes were like having a hard time because they wanted their music to go off in America and become globally better, and they knew that many people didn't speak that shit.
Yeah.
So what they would do is they would go to the dictionary and they would just find cool words that they liked, and they would make those the lyrics. And they would be like, oh, that kind of rhymes and that sounds cool. We'll just make that the lyrics.
So they were writing lyrics in a language that they didn't know how to speak?
That's interesting.
Well, they would write their own lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And then they would go find the coolest thing that would match what they were putting on there. You know what I mean? So it would be what they were writing, but it was also like kind of loose. Like they were just trying to find like, you know what I mean? They would have a word in their language and they would find one in the dictionary and be like, oh, that's cool. Let's do that. That's a good use. Yeah.
That's insane.
Because they didn't speak fucking English.
That sounds like a lot of work, but I mean, I get it,
It's a crazy process.
You can't even really tell, in my opinion, because lyrically it's not, there's not that much
I'm going to have
vocals.
to go back and read them and see if I can...
It's a lot more instrumental, and you can kind of like, you can see how they were able to pull it off, because they're sparse on the vocals, kind of the whole album.
Isn't there like a fucking huge metal scene in fucking Rio?
It's insane.
Like, because I've seen, like, Rio, if you're like a touring band that goes to other countries, Rio is like one of the big spots. Like Rio is up there with like fucking the Viking territory. You know what I mean? Like it's up there with the UK. It's up there with fucking Netherlands and shit. Like Germany.
I didn't know this.
It's fucking huge. And I've seen videos of this concert, and it is fucking massive concerts, dude. I think I watched Metallica play.
If you look up Sepultura live in Brazil, it's fucking insane.
I bet.
And, you know, if you want to know how they're fucking popping off, dude, like how much, you look at any Instagram post of any band ever, bro. Somewhere in that comment section, you're going to have about 50, come to Brazil, come to Brazil, come to Brazil. And that's all. You know,
really?
It's in every YouTube video. It's fucking, it has come to Brazil.
Oh my God, dude.
Someone,
that looks like Woodstock.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what band you are. Someone will be summoning you to Brazil.
Holy Lord, dude. Look at that crowd.
Yeah, it's
That's
insane.
terrifying. People died there.
Yeah, for real.
Somebody got hurt for sure. It's bigger than fucking... It's bigger than Super Bowl.
Yeah, for real.
By a lot.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I might have to watch that. That looks insane.
That's so cool. That right there, that view of that crowd
Live at Rock in Rio
looks like
2019.
fucking Woodstock 95.
Yeah, it's probably... Like, compared to what we've been to, because I've never been to a super huge show.
I've been to some big ones, but nothing like that, dude.
I've never seen anything like that.
Nothing like that. Damn, dude, Brazil. Shout out Brazil, dude.
Shout out
They're
Brazil.
about it, man. They live that life.
They're about
That is a
their
pretty
metal.
metal place to live, I think.
Yeah, Rio. And they got that giant Christ.
Yeah.
They got the giant Christ
I like
statue.
Korean Christ better.
Korean Christ.
You know, where he's like fucking jacked.
No.
Dude, look up Korean Jesus. This is my Jesus.
Korean Jesus statue? Is this a statue?
Yeah. I would have liked to see them crucify him. I'd like to see someone crucify this guy, dude.
This dude
He
looks
is
like a
fucking
Roman.
mean, dude.
Holy shit.
I'd like to see you try, dude.
That's not Jesus, dude. That's a space marine.
That's fucking Goku.
That's a Spartan.
That's fucking Goku, dude.
That is... You see his fucking lats, dude? He could fly off that cross.
Dude, he could easily
No holiness necessary, dude.
dismount. He let them do that.
He invented fucking Lat Man.
Dude, for
God.
It's nuts.
Jesus invented the fucking leg press, bro.
That's
He
sick.
invented all press. It
Yeah,
looks like.
for real.
Korean Jesus.
He invented the weight and the muscle.
That's a god. That's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like fucking Thanos, dude.
Korean Jesus. Look at him. Look, hold on. Go back up to the left. That.
Just a painting of... Look at the veins coming out of his bicep.
Dude,
Oh my.
did not him. I dare you, bro.
Korean Jesus looks so jacked, people think his last supper was protein.
Praise God, past the fucking trembolone, dude. That
Yeah.
dude's jacked.
Yeah, Zay told me about Korean Jesus, dude.
Dude, shout out Korean Jesus,
Yeah.
bro.
That's nuts.
I didn't believe him. I didn't believe how jacked Korean Jesus was either.
That's impressive, dude.
Shout out.
I mean, him versus Buddha, I'm putting 50 on the Christ. You know
Dude,
what I
for
mean?
real, dude. On the cross, man. On the cross.
Wow. That's amazing. Holy shit. Let's get into it. What have you been working on? Who wants to go first? Not me. Nate? Nate?
So, I have been trying to spend as much time possible writing and studying shit. Along
hell
with
yeah.
playing, of course.
Studying what, per se?
Just kind of like how to structure music, I would say, without getting too into the theory of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like kind of like I've been listening to more like where they strip out certain parts of songs, and I'll be like, oh, I really like this drum beat, and I'll listen to just like a drum cover of it,
Yeah.
and I'll try to play off of that and figure out like, okay, these sounds go here, if you know what I mean, like where to put a solo, you know what I mean? Like I was really interested in that, like because I couldn't really figure it out as I was writing stuff, like what's a good timing to put a solo in, because everybody does it a little differently. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Everybody's timing's a little bit weirder. So, just trying to figure that out, watching a lot of YouTube around just how people write and how people use also fucking like mixers and shit.
Yeah.
Not like how we have, but like GarageBand, Reaper, fucking
Oh,
BandLab.
like just DAWs.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure out a little bit of that so I can kind of get some stuff going, but it's hard. You know what I mean?
It's going to take a long time. The amount of information,
It's a whole other.
it's fucking huge.
I thought it would like line up perfectly with what I'm doing with guitar, and it's its whole other.
It's an entire. Honestly, I view like production as its own
producing. Yeah.
instrument, really.
Well, there's a reason like hip hop producers nowadays, like it's a big deal who's the producer. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, people knew like Dr. Dre, and they knew a handful of producers. But now it's like it's critical. Like if you hear like this guy's working with this producer, it's almost like guaranteed. Like
Really?
at least sonically, the music's gonna be good. Maybe not lyrically, but you know what I mean.
But like in general, like the structure and everything.
Yeah, like that's why people like even Kanye, bro. There's a reason he was able to get away with being a goober for so long, is because he was that good at producing, and I get it now. You know what I mean? His beats and his production quality, even if the lyrics were corny,
He
as
did all
fuck,
that shit by himself. I don't know much about him.
Yeah,
I just know he's really hilarious sometimes.
He made a lot of beats, like Pharrell Williams, who's like really well known for making different beats and shit.
Yeah.
He would go to Kanye sometimes, but I can't figure this out. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like Kanye, like through getting into that and kind of even getting into hip hop production a little more and like looking into that a little more, I started to realize I was like, oh shit, this is why Rick Rubin gets paid so much fucking money.
Yeah, dude,
Like,
that
I
dude
got
looks
it.
crazy, by the way.
Like I understood
His
it.
little red glasses. You're like, who is this man? And then turns out he is just a fucking badass.
I thought it was one of those things where like, yeah, there's dudes who are good at it, and then they get lucky with albums popping off, and that's how they become famous producers. I was like, no. I was like, some of these dudes like are into this shit.
They go hard. They go
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, that dude looks
It's crazy.
fucking. He looks like a maniac.
He looks like a madman.
He looks like ZZ Top.
He looks like
It's like
a
Duck,
really
the Duck Dynasty
bad
guy.
version of
Yeah, it looks
ZZ
like he
Top.
lives outside. Look at him at the fucking
Dude, why
at the
did-
event right there. It's,
Go back up.
it's crazy as hell.
Yeah, why does it look like he's like kidnapped Johnny Cash?
You're coming with me, boy.
Yeah, for real. Like he's got a gun to him.
You ain't got to hurt yourself today. I'll do it for you.
But yeah, dude. But getting into that shit, it started to click. I was like, okay, it's a big deal.
Damn, he was on the fucking Huberman podcast?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to listen to that episode, dude. I want to see what's inside this guy's head.
Huh.
Yeah, that dude's like just a genius with it.
Yeah.
He
And
definitely
he's in
has
every
the-
genre.
He has the look of a genius, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And
Yeah.
it's like you can get away with being a weirdo, a goober, you know, all that shit. If you're like an A1 producer,
If you
dude.
can
'cause
produce something.
There's
yeah.
not a lot of them.
That's sick.
You can get away with not ever owning a hairbrush in your entire life while having ridiculously long hair.
Maybe he's one of those guys that he's so hyper focused on his craft that he just doesn't do anything
Yeah,
else.
he looks like
You know
it.
what I mean?
It's like whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, I wake up and I produce. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't brush my beard. I don't brush my hair. Sometimes I put on sunglasses if it's bright outside.
Or if it's too dark inside.
Yeah.
If you're Rick Rubin. But yeah. Also, just trying to fucking get a little bit more insight on writing.
Yeah.
How to do that. How to, like, going back on older songs and actually trying to put structure to them and just...
Yeah. Do you have
Kind
any
of-
tasty riffs that you wrote for your bass?
Oh, man. I got some kinda.
Can we hear it? Don't
Man.
say where you're putting your fingers, obviously.
Okay.
Because I know it's not copyrighted or anything yet. But if
This
you,
is one that's kinda up in the air.
Okay.
Zane pretty much wrote it, but I was the one, like... I kind of added some shit to it.
okay.
I'll turn the vocal mics off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Send
All
it.
right. not quite getting it.
I'm looking at it. I see it. I see what you're doing.
It's supposed to be kind of like a... It's chuddy. I'm playing it too choppy.
I see it.
Kind of trying to get kind of like a pinch harmonic sound down here, but I got my pedals kind of cranked also, so it's not quite doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
Trying to get like a dun 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 kind of a Just trying to make like a weird,
almost like a funk walk up almost.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good, man.
And try to do something like that.
I hear the vision.
You got something else?
Yeah, and this is kind of for a cover I'm working on.
Okay.
Of Summer Breeze. It's not much different, but I'm trying to structure it out properly.
So you're taking the original song and just kind of changing it just a little bit?
Yeah, I'm pacing it up and adding in like a little breakdown piece here and there.
Okay.
Because I'd never listened to the original, and I only listened to the typo cover.
Yeah.
So I didn't... Hearing the original, I was like, oh, that's cool. I could kind of like do a weird...
Who wrote that song?
It's fucking... some group. I don't remember.
It's a... I'm trying to think of how it sounds. Oh, whatever. Let's just hear what you wrote.
I'm fudging it all up.
Good,
I'm fudging it all up. All right.
That was good.
But trying to make it a little snappier.
That was good, yeah. I need to listen to the original song so I can have a waypoint. No, it looked good, though.
Yeah.
The technique looked good.
Yeah, and when I was playing at home, I didn't have my shit all cranked out like this either. So nothing's pitching how I want it to.
I hear that. I would say, especially with playing on distortion, since you're using, looks like all four of your strings.
Yeah.
Make sure that I guess you could call them leftovers. Those strings that aren't supposed to be ringing out, make sure they're muted so that whatever line you're playing is really going to break through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Separation.
Yeah, separate.
Yeah, I left. I was leaving way too much ringing on that.
Yeah, and that's hard, and that just comes with time, dude.
Yeah. But I get way more nervous trying to play shit that I've come
come
up with, definitely, than
yeah,
shit
because
I've
it's
learned.
one of those things where you come up with it and you're like, wow, this is cool, and then you're like, no, that sucks.
Yeah, and for me, what sucks is that like I'll play it really perfectly like a few times, and then every other time I play it, I'm like, why can't I did it real good that one fucking
Practice,
time.
dude. That's all it is. Just reps, man. Just reps, like we were talking about last episode when you weren't here.
Yeah, when
Did
I
you listen to that part? You know what I'm talking about?
What? Yeah, the hitting the wall and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's a good conversation. Conversation that kind of had to be had, you know?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what the whole show's based off of, is just trying to improve.
Yeah.
You know, documenting actually how things come together, and then also talking a bunch of bullshit. But yeah, dude, it's just reps. You just haven't played it enough.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and on top of what you guys were talking about last episode, I think to an extent, you need to constantly overreach a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You need a constant, like for me, maybe if I even do get like a little burnout on guitar, which I have been, you know, I'll try to do other stuff that keeps me still engaged with it. You know what I mean? Still gives me a reason to pick it up, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's the big one for me.
It's the reaching that makes you better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you could sit there and play the same riff over and over and over and perfect that, but that doesn't, and you're going to get really good at that riff, and you'll probably be better at other riffs just for that. But if you want to really push your skills, you got to overreach a little bit. Like, it took me fucking, 2 months for Crystal Mountain, and it's still, like, nowhere near close to
Yeah. That was a big
stage
undertaking
ready,
for you, though. Yeah.
It was
I think it's important to have that.
tough, but you have to force yourself through that shit
Yeah.
so that you can develop. It's just develop, you know. It's just like in the gym.
I feel like
keep doing shit that keeps you interested in it, man.
That's
keep
huge as well.
Keep your ass engaged, man.
in the beginning, right now, still in the beginning stages, I feel like the thing that keeps me the most interested is just little tiny pieces of songs, little riffs, you know, rather than
You're like, oh, that's cool.
rather than a whole song. And it's like, it makes it very unimpressive to play for people, you know?
Yeah, because you're like, I can do this one part in Metallica.
Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
it.
What about the rest?
Don't know, can't do it. Yeah, so I don't know. Eventually, I think I'll stop just trying to just riff it out, you know, and start for whole songs. But I just don't. It doesn't draw me so much right now.
It's good to learn all those weird little tricks because when you do start doing full songs, you'll be like, oh, that's that trick. Oh, that's that trick. And then you'll pull a song, you're like, oh, I don't know that one yet.
Yeah.
I don't know that was strange chord. Where'd this come from? You
Better
know
just
what I mean?
give up.
No. No, don't do that. Better just quit. If you don't know everything now, you'll never be good.
Fuck it. But I feel you.
Sick, man.
For me, it's definitely just fucking the creative side of it. I have the most fun with that shit.
Yeah.
It was just like, you know, learning a bunch of stuff and then seeing it come through in cool ways when I'm like jamming with people and you know, stuff like that. That's when it feels the most rewarding.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, because I learned this song, I can do this little trick now. And some little offset of that works really well with this riff that I have. Like, oh, shit, you know.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of tiny little building blocks that, you know, when you're writing, you'll be able to use.
What's your most, what keeps you looped in the most?
I like winning.
Winning?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
Like, to
whatever
me,
does it,
it's
dude.
like, for me, if it's like, oh, this is going to be hard, I just get, like, sucked into it.
You get obsessed with, like,
yeah,
conquering it.
yeah,
pretty
it's,
much.
it's one of those where it's like, I'm going to beat your ass kind of thing. Like, it's probably unhealthy form of motivation.
A little
but
OCD-ish,
it works.
but yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
fuck
know,
it. Fuck it. If it
where
works,
it's
it
like-
works, dude.
I guess what keeps me motivated is just going to live shows and just watching YouTube.
That's a big one.
And listening to music and just like, wow, that was truly amazing.
Shows are a major one. I
Yeah.
agree with you 100%.
Shows keep you motivated like a motherfucker.
That'll get you
dude.
into that shit more than anything, dude. You'll
Yeah.
be like, fuck.
Especially if it's a badass show and everyone's in there like vibing.
Yeah.
And you're like, God damn,
I
this
wanna
makes
do
me want to
that,
play guitar.
yeah.
I went to a show, was it Friday night, over at the NCOM Cyber Hall. It's a cool little place right by a computer store.
That's cool.
There's no beer in it.
Hall.
They got like soda and Monster, you know. But they have all these like artifacts, like old action figures still in plastic,
They got,
all
like,
hung
old
up on the
TVs
walls.
and shit.
Yeah, tube TVs,
Damn.
Sega Genesis, fucking the actual Super Nintendo. The whole wall is filled with like VHSs and
I love
like
that shit, dude.
old Nintendo actual cartridge video games and shit. I'm pretty sure everything in there was analog. And then it had like paintings, like local paintings and stuff. It was it was a cool, small little venue.
Yeah.
And the guy that runs it is pretty cool.
He says down in Norman, right?
Yeah, down in Norman, you know.
Okay.
But I saw this band called Brigade. They were really good. Like kind of punk rocky.
Yeah.
And the lead guitar was like this 20-year-old kid with a Gibson SG.
Yeah.
And
Sick.
fucking did work on that shit. That guy was really talented. And then I saw Bad Frogs Rising, and they were pretty cool. Some like bluegrassy kind of. I don't know. I couldn't really nail them down to a genre. They had a lot of influence on a bunch of stuff, but they were pretty good. And then, Bison is this 3-piece band from Norman, and it's a drummer, a bass player, and the lead guitarist / vocalist. And the whole band was on fucking point. Ultra tight set.
Love that.
Ultra tight timing.
Yeah.
With some complicated songs. And everybody in that band was impressive, but I'm a guitarist, so I'm going to look at the guitars. And he pulled out this Dean ML.
Oh, damn.
The dime bag with the razor blade on it and everything. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Wait, what time was it? Was it lightning, steel plate?
That's the thing. It was flat black, and I think he did it himself. He had a cross and, like, some wear marks in it where he had sanded through the finish to make... So the cross was, like, wood grain.
Yeah.
And
that's sick.
Yeah, it was a...
That's cool.
It was a well-worn guitar, and that kid fucked shit up. He looked like a young Dave Mustaine, fucking long red hair, and just fucking did that.
Them
style
gingers,
of
man.
rock,
Them gingers
dude.
get it, dude.
Dude, he fucked shit up, and it was badass. They played Iron Man.
That's cool.
That was sick. As soon as I heard that, wow, I was like,
oh,
is he about to play this fucking song right now? And he did. And it was fucking perfect.
I love that.
And his own songs were fucking awesome too. Don't get me wrong. They were fucking badass. They had that same, like, it was like a mix between like Megadeth and Ozzy. Wow. It was like a mix between Megadeth and Black Sabbath.
With those energetic riffs.
With some Pantera style solos.
I got you.
He was that good.
I got you.
And they played, he was like, fuck it, you guys know this song, and launches straight into Seek and Destroy.
Damn.
I was like, oh my God, dude.
Damn.
It was fucking sick. The way he writes his songs are a lot like Pantera structure. Like, bow, down, down, bow, down, down. Like a lot of clean, arpeggiated openings.
Yeah.
And then hit the pedal. And the solos were just fucking money. The drummer was beating the living hell out of the drum set to the point where, like, halfway through a song, like, some kid runs over with a bag of sand and puts it in front of the fucking bass drum because it was sliding away from him.
Fuck yes.
Like, he was
fucking stomping that bitch.
Dog shit out of it. It was sick. And the bass player was... So, you know, in Iron Man, you heard the bass line in the background. That's, like, complicated as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I nailed it. Nailed it, no problem. The bass was loud. Everything was great. Had some sort of like very loud Fender bass amp. And the guitarist had a fucking Marshall angled 4x12 cab with a fucking Randall head on it.
Damn, dude.
I was like, what the fuck? Dude. And then he had a quad Cortex for his pedal. I was like, that shit sounds really good.
Things are pretty sick.
Yeah.
Was it a tiny little place? Like you kind of look at what all they had?
Yeah, it was small.
Were you like ground level with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that because
it was in a strip mall.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It was cool, man. It was cool.
I like that when I can walk up there and like check out what they got.
Yeah, it was one of those where like no instruments got mic'd at all. It was the PA was for the vocals and that's it.
Damn.
Everything else was just amps. And drum set, obviously no mics at all. It was just cut and dry, dude, and it was fucking awesome.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I was standing like 4 feet in front of the guy. Like from me and you, Nate. I was watching him fucking do everything.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sick as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other two bands were kind of slow, you know?
Yeah.
They were exciting.
A little more like...
Yeah, they're exciting, but they were like, yeah, we're just hanging out, you know? And then this kid gets up there and...
just fucking starts shredding.
Just destroys. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, dude. There was a lot of ladies in there, and I think he could have nailed all of them. And I hope he did, unless he's in a relationship. Unless it's an open relationship, then I hope he did. Either way, that kid got sucked that night. I'll tell you that, bro, dude. It was fucking awesome, dude. Oh, what were we talking? Oh yeah, Brian, play something on guitar, dude. You got any tricks? Any little riffs you learned? Anything sick?
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Do the thing with the string on it.
I definitely didn't have as much time as I wanted for practicing over the last week, but
Yeah.
I made a little bit, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I worked a little bit on the timing for Planets Collide. And I like that. Just the little
Crowbar.
opening riff. I like it a lot.
God, I'm
See
pissed
how
that
it-
I fucking missed that show. I just couldn't get up there.
I know. It was just bad timing.
You come to Oklahoma City, dude.
A lot of bands skip, but hey, there's some big ones that come around. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
This is strange timed.
It's a weird...
It took me a little
It's a weird
bit.
one. I don't know why. It's very, very simple looking.
Yeah, it looks easy as hell, but
It's weird.
it chops the end,
It's very
the
strange.
end where you go, because the first part's cut and dry. That yeah, and then it goes that and then immediately right back to it. So it feels like that segment
I still don't feel like
isn't
I have it
over.
perfect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like it's not done, and then it just goes back to the beginning.
Yeah.
You're
I
like-
don't think I have it perfect yet.
I think
But-
that's just what makes the riff so interesting, because it's so off time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I nailed that, so let me try the Slayer again.
Oh, here we go. You got it, bro.
God damn it.
I thought you were getting it.
Son of a bitch.
You went too fast.
I did. My hand is literally sweating right
Yeah.
now. That
Is it
one
hot in
fucking
here? You want to
gets
turn
me.
the fan on?
It's not the fan. It's not the temperature of the room. That fucking riff kills me. Dude,
I hate that shit.
fuck.
I hate that shit, dude. You're getting there, dude.
I was...
Your hand's not moving. You're not arpeggiating anymore. That's
Yeah.
huge improvement.
Yeah.
That's huge improvement. Yeah.
I don't know. I've been having fun with those
hot.
couple of things.
It's hot.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
It's pretty sexy.
I'm stiff.
It's something about...
Damn.
It's something about when I play it in here. You know? Because literally...
Yeah.
When I first walked into the studio today, I sat down. That's the first thing I did. And I
Yeah,
was,
and you ripped it, and it was
I was
awesome.
nailing it.
I was
Just
like, hell
on
yeah.
repeat. Fuck.
That's what happens when you
I
push
quit.
that
by
record
the
button,
way.
dude.
I quit.
When I was recording that shitty fucking Napalm in the Morning cover that I sent y'all just to practice with and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Like, just to stay in time and everything, it just made it so much harder to play.
Yeah.
And it's like,
The pressure.
I just didn't have the reps in to be comfortable. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first half of your reps is now you know the song. The second half of your reps is
Make it better.
now you're comfortable with it. Like, you got to develop that comfortability to where it's like, yeah, whatever we're recording, I do this a lot. I do this song
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I mean?
I'm in that second half for sure on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you can do it. I've seen you play it before.
No, I can do it.
Yeah.
Um,
It happens, dude.
And then there was one part in Napalm. Well, really, there was two parts. But there was one part that I feel like I finally clicked it, and I think it happened because of that Slayer riff. How much I've been working on that.
Yeah. I love that. When something benefits something else and you
Yeah.
had no idea, you're like,
So-
oh my God.
Me not moving as much on the Slayer riff, and just finding each individual note, specifically on this part here, the. I can't find it. Hang on. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to get at. My brain just malfunctioned. Could
Yeah,
not
it
figure that
happens.
out. Yeah, so me not moving as much on that little da-na,
Yeah.
I think it helped this part of the napalm.
Yeah, that looked a lot smoother, especially when we were practicing before we started recording. It physically looks a lot smoother, and you're more relaxed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel so, like, tense
Yeah.
when I do weird stuff like that.
I've noticed, like, as soon as a riff starts feeling like a race, it's not because I can't do it. It's because there's, like, pressure generated, like, mental pressure, and it fucks everything up.
Yeah, that's
Like, if I'm not chilling with the riff, it's going to go poorly.
Yeah.
Like, every single time. It's happened to me in here fucking 100 times, dude. Where it's like, yeah, I can do this riff now. And then I come in here, and then it's like, I gotta get it. And then, like, my fingers start moving slower because you're tense.
Yeah.
Your body will react to your mind's state. And then you just bomb a riff that you know.
Maybe not 100 times, maybe more like 48 times. But.
Yeah, 48 times at least. But, yeah. I know what you're talking about. As soon as I start feeling like that, I just gotta be like, fucking relax, dude.
Yeah.
You don't need to push the strings that hard. You don't need to move like that. Like, the more I focus on, like, just flow through it and ignore what comes out of the guitar, the better it sounds. Yeah.
I found myself a couple nights ago, I was just sitting down with the guitar doing nothing. I just had it plugged into the little Positive Grid Spark.
Shout out Positive Grid. Hit us up for a sponsorship.
Please.
And I remember, like, looking at the time, and I was like, I'll probably just be done practicing here any minute now, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, when I woke up out of my weird little trance, it'd been almost, like, 10 full minutes,
Yeah.
and I was doing something very simple. I was doing that for like almost a full 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was doing it just like ridiculously fast. I was just having fun. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Sometimes that just happens, dude. I swear, dude. If you can play an instrument, you'll never fucking be bored. You will never be bored.
No, for real.
Like, you don't even have to be, like, sitting there, like, grinding out. A lot of times I just have my guitar in my lap on my bed, and I'm just fucking off watching a movie. I think those reps count just as much, though.
Dude, I do that same thing. I just try to have it with me as much as possible.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
I think it counts. There's something to it.
See, this probably sounds really stupid, amped up, but yeah, I was playing it like at this speed. So instead of
Yeah,
just
just
doing
fucking.
that for fucking ever, dude.
It like feels like it helps you, like, your fingers like receive grease almost. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like a
lightening up a little.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
I
of those
like
random
that.
things. I learned that tiny little. That's a bass riff, even. I learned that
Yeah.
forever ago, like way back at the beginning of this,
The old
because I do
Toolio.
like Tool, and yeah, even still, when I just don't know what I want to play, I'll just kind of poke that a bunch until I figure something else out. You know,
That's a cool riff.
it's neat.
It's a cool riff, and, like, technicality wise, it makes your fretting hand move around a lot.
Yeah,
You
it
know what
does.
I mean?
There's a lot of weird little things. Like, you have to actually work on hammer-ons between multiple different strings. You have to reposition your hand in the center of that riff, like, almost constantly.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about that riff is very strange, because it's, again, it's like that Planets Collide riff. It's so simple, but it does kind of put in a little bit of work, you know?
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with that Planets Collide, though.
I love that riff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the progress.
Shout out to
I put
Bobby
on
from
that.
Entropic for telling me to learn that song. That shit's
real.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. I completely forgot the other Crowbar song that we were working on. Existence is Punishment.
Its
Yeah, I
existence
remember
is
it.
punishment.
Yeah, I completely forgot it. Because I was like, man, Planets Collide. I was playing that, and then I was like, didn't we learn another one?
Yeah, we tried to. Yeah.
I feel like I almost had it too when we were learning it, and then I just...
We should
it's
go
gone.
back to it, man.
We
You want to
should.
go back to it?
I want to go back to it.
Maybe.
All right.
That was
Let's
a
go
good one.
back to Existence is Punishment.
I think we should.
I think we should. That's a cool song. Is it in drop tuning or no? I don't think.
remember.
No, they're in standard. Almost everything they do is in
Yeah, they're
standard.
in like B standard, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just really, really low.
Yeah.
Yeah, real low standard.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to that and brush up on it.
Anyway,
that's a
that's
good
what I've
riff.
been working on top of the other nerdy stuff. I work on.
Production.
Yeah. But
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
It's a lot. It's a lot of details in production.
that's a forever project. I think
I think
on
it's
top
just
of
like
guitar,
guitar,
it's a forever
bro.
project. Yeah,
I think it's just like guitar.
yeah,
I think it just takes a
mean-
severe amount of reps.
yeah.
Because it's like every single like, how do I get the sound to do this? How do I do this? And then you just start creating questions,
Yeah.
and then you just keep finding solutions until there's second nature. You
Well,
know what I mean?
I know everybody listening does not give a single fuck, but I've made it like my goal to every time I'm doing our little bit of editing that
Yeah.
we do on our episodes. Every time I do it, I try and add one more step each week.
Like one more tool. Use
One more tool, one more step. I try and shortcut something. I try and do just
Yeah.
whatever I can do to every week I'm putting in a new rep,
Yeah.
and then I'm really thinking about it throughout the week of what's the next thing, So
Especially with some of these programs, like, so like for me, example, sometimes I'll make a cover art. A lot of times I just use AI and then paste some shit on top of it, or I just find some really disgusting picture and put it up there. But I mean, even with like photo editing software and shit, the amount of fucking tools on that thing, you'd think it'd be easy. You can just drag and drop something. Hell no, dude. I gotta YouTube it every fucking time. And it's just such a massive undertaking, So I get it. It's probably exactly the same as that.
yeah, I mean it is. It's just another software,
Yeah.
another creative software. That's the piece. Yeah, it's not like Word or Excel.
Yeah, this is how you make a formula.
No, it's
The end.
Yeah, it's another creative software. I
It's
think
like,
creative
how do I
software.
take this and turn this just a hair without ruining the fucking pixels of the image?
Yeah,
It's just so frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
But
She'll be like a cunt hair off on production and photo editing, and each time it's just like, Jesus.
like, how do I
This
fucking...
is the most patience
I had to
testing
restart.
shit.
I had to restart the last one 3 times.
yeah.
I had to delete and restart it 3 times because I did something and I just couldn't figure out why it was fucking disappearing
Yeah.
and shit.
Something that most people will never experience because they just don't have the tools at their fingertips or the want to learn this stuff.
It's a
is-
grind, dude.
Well, all of these softwares do have one thing in common, and that's their UI is extremely impressive, their user interface.
Yeah.
Not because of how intuitive it's created to be towards the user,
Yeah.
but how expansive it is without intuition being involved whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that they have 1.5 billion tools sitting directly in front of you, and you have to dig so fucking hard to find any of them.
Yeah, and figure out how to
It's
actually use them.
crazy,
Yeah.
That, and it's like something simple like, how do I make the outline of this image, instead of being a hard cutoff, make it blurry so it's softer?
Dude.
That sounds easy. Blur
sounds-
the edges. Sounds easy. It's fucking not. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but like just to learn the process to do that, I gotta go on YouTube and ChatGPT just to figure out the correct steps in order to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I talked to you about my time that I spent trying to learn video game design and 3D modeling and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I pretty ungodly amount of hours before my kid was born.
Yeah.
Trying to learn how to make like Blender and Unreal Engine just jive with each other.
Yeah.
It's like making items from scratch and then throwing them into a game engine and then making all these things interact the way that I wanted them to.
Yeah.
And my God, I went through insane amounts of hardships on creating 3D objects. Literally as simple as I want to make an archway.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a bridge?
Yeah. Yeah, like a door, like
Yeah.
a doorway or some shit, for like a dungeon. Just
Yeah.
random thing. You look at it in like a video game you're playing. If you're playing Skyrim, you walk through a door, you're like, dude.
Bro, that's that fucking feeling where like I have this whole dungeon planned out on my notebook paper and I can't even get the fucking door to open. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I made
Like I have this sick idea for the picture that I want to make, but every time I move it over on top of the picture, it deletes itself and I have no idea where it goes.
I'll find the picture of the thing that I made in Blender. So I was taking like actual classes on this.
Is
right?
Blender the one that actually designs like the landscape?
Blender's a 3D object creator. Yes, you can create landscapes through it, but usually, so from what I gathered from, this is so off topic from guitar practice, but whatever.
Well, software practice.
it's software
today.
stuff, The game engine itself is usually preloaded with many, many, many landscapes that you can throw down. But a lot of landscapes in a game specifically, a lot of landscapes are not a 3D object. Like most of them are an image
Yeah.
that's repeated in some sort of pattern,
Yeah.
thrown down on a flat plane, and then you use tooling to raise and lower your plane, and then you add objects that you've created
God.
in a 3D modeling program.
Yeah.
That's where Blender comes in. You make like a tree. Every individual tree is made. Every box, every bush, the rocks. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I mean, pretty much every object that has a three-dimensional feel is made in Blender and then thrown on a flat surface.
That's complex.
Yeah. Dude, there's a reason people are like, most people are fans of games, but really they don't realize like, oh, I really like this developer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's because there's only really a handful that put out consistently good games or have. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because it is hard. You know what I mean? They give them like a certain amount of money, a hell of a time crunch. You know what I mean? Most of the money goes towards fucking marketing,
Yeah.
just so people know the game's out there.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, they never give them enough time, especially with how like complex video games are now. There's a reason everything comes out and it's buggy, you know.
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot.
It's just a massive
so many
undertaking,
people.
dude.
It takes so many fucking people.
So many hours, so many man hours just to make one fucking level.
There are people. Oh, go ahead.
I messed around between a couple different types of games as well.
Yeah.
So not just like a big 3D, like say open world type, which was done through an Unreal Engine. I also messed with Unity, which Unity does more like two-dimensional things. And I made like a fun little maze game or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
That was
Like
part
Metal
of
Slug X.
Yeah, it was,
Remember that?
It was one of like the classes that I was doing. They had you create something like this, you know, and I was working on like making functioning rocket ships and dumb shit on like a two-dimensional plane.
Okay.
Just the difference between those two things.
Like 2D and 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking work.
Brain melting. I'll find the picture of the thing that I made that I was most proud of after this class. It's the background image on my PC at home.
Oh, the lighthouse thing?
Yeah, the little lighthouse island. Yeah, I created that from nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a blank space. And it made me
Jesus.
feel really good about myself.
That's
It's all
cool.
like polygonal and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The only thing I have close to that is base building and like Fallout 4.
That was fun. That was
Yeah.
a great game.
Fallout 4 is
That's
great.
the only experience I have that I can relate to you on that. Or maybe in Halo with Forge.
I never fucked with that.
Really, that was so much fun, dude. You missed out.
Dude, you know what was really fun? On Nintendo 64 when you could make your own Tony Hawk ring.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
I was seeing people do that.
I did
I've not
that a
played
lot.
a Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah. You're a youngin'.
No, my first console was like a PS2.
We had a GameCube.
Do you remember
Tweeters
Pikmin?
across the street had GameCube, and I thought it was ghetto as fuck that they had a game. I was like, what the fuck is a GameCube?
The GameCube, dude.
I was like,
I remember Pikmin on GameCube. That was my shit.
I liked, we had like an old arcade game disc. It was like a multi-game disc you'd throw in there. And you could just pick a bunch of old arcade games. I liked playing Dig Dug.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I like Dig Dug.
Yeah.
Dig Dug's fun.
That and the original Splinter Cell was on there.
Oh, what's the one with the two guys jumping around and they're shooting?
Oh, it's called Two Guys Jumping Around Shooting.
You know, but they're army guys and they have like LMGs.
I thought that was Metal Slug X.
I think it is.
Is that not Metal Slug?
No, it's a Contra.
Contra!
Oh,
dude. Yeah, I
Contra.
remember Contra. Hell yeah.
Contra's cool.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, that's, I mean, it takes a shitload of people. Like, if you really think about it, there's people who would probably put, like, they'll be like, oh yeah, I put 100 hours into working on
Grass.
fucking Oblivion. I didn't write a single bit of the story. I didn't design a character, you know what I mean? Literally, I was designing a forest.
Yep, I was in the tree department.
God,
Yeah,
dude.
I was in the tree and landscaping area.
God damn, dude.
I was in the hair design world.
Don't even get me started on character creation.
No.
That's a whole nother beast.
I don't know. I think there's some developers, I'm like, how was it this bad? Because I've seen games from like 1999 and stuff where the character creation, like the character models look really good.
Yeah.
And then you look at like Oblivion, for example, 2006, that shit looks like Play-Doh smeared on a fucking Barbie, dude. It's
It was so funny, though.
Play-Doh smeared on a mannequin.
Because they blew the budget somewhere else, man. So they spent.
Yeah,
They had the
That is
ability to spend.
That is unforgivably bad.
Either they blew the budget somewhere else, or they'd spent, I don't know, like 2,500 hours trying to figure out how to design this one particular aspect of a character, and ended up deciding that it didn't jive well with the game engine, and they just
Either
fucking
that
gave up.
or they put all their money into the map. That was like the biggest map ever
Yeah,
when
that
it
was
came
huge.
out.
Or it's
And
like,
it was like, wow, it takes 2 hours to walk across the whole game? Yeah.
oh, I have a music equivalent for blowing money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Saint Anger, my favorite crap album, because it's so interesting.
Saint Anger.
It's the most interesting bad album of all time. In my opinion, the reason why the production sounds so bad is because they blew all their money on like renting out these stupid like spaces that were supposed to make it like more like hardcore feeling. You know what I mean? Like they were like these cramped like areas, and like it's supposed to be uncomfortable to have a more metal feel. And I'm like, why don't y'all just rent out a cheap studio then? Like consistently. And like they move around all over the place. I'm like, you blew your budget on fucking moving your gear all over California and doing all this stupid shit. It's like the most random fucking way to make an album.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, dude.
It's insane. And I'm like, well, that's why the production's bad. They didn't have any fucking money left because they're doing all these shenanigans, dude.
Did they bring like blankets to hang on the walls and shit?
They would like rent out the whole like apartment block and like cram all of their gear into like this like attic area. And then like they moved again. They moved into another shithole or like slightly nicer apartment area, and I'm like, how much money are you spending just setting up studios in these shitty places? I'm like, no wonder it sounds like ass. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, it was insane, dude. It was insane.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
All
my
right.
equivalent.
It's my turn to bomb a riff.
Yeah, get after it.
All right.
Bombeth.
So, pretty much this
That's nice.
week,
nice.
I've been working on that Kill Switch Engage song
Okay.
still. I think I have it down pretty good now.
So you've done it for 3 weeks now? 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to move on. I'm happy with my progress.
Cool.
What's it called? Like Demon Gape or something?
What?
Demon Gape.
My Curse by Killswitch Engage?
Alright, yeah, that's it. Not Demon Gape.
Demon
Gape.
Alright. Here's My Curse by Killswitch. Not bad. Fucked up a little bit on the arpeggios, but not too terrible.
That was very nice.
It's such a hard switch.
That chord switch, that first chord switch is tough.
And it's a tough one. But it did well. Yeah.
That second chord is
It's a
fucking
hard one.
brutal.
It's, yeah, your whole hand shapes are just so awkward.
Not great.
I wonder if you change the fingering. All right, so what's the first chord look like? Let me just see it.
It's just a power chord pretty much off of your 8th fret, starting from your D string.
You're only playing those 3 strings?
Yeah. And it goes down to this guy, which is 5 on your G, 6 on your B, and 8 on your D.
What if on the power chord? What if you used your? I do this on like Napalm. What if you already have like your first 2 fingers, your index and middle finger, like set when you're in the position for the first chord, and use like your pinky and ring finger to do the power chord. So that way it's more of a smooth transition for your.
It's inverted. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't know. That's tough.
I think it's just I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I've about had enough of that song. I like that song. I thought it was pretty good. I really like the heavy riff in it.
Yeah.
Like that fucking that shit sounds cool.
Yeah, it's really
And
nice.
I think they play it a little bit faster, but I think I'm like right up there with them at this point. But yeah, I've
Close
pretty
enough.
much just been working on that this week. I haven't really been doing anything else except that song, other than like Napalm, you know.
Yeah.
keeping up with my regular riffs, Slayer and Napalm, and that's really it, dude.
Didn't
That's
you like
really it.
half-ass learn a riff by ear?
Can't play that. It's not out. But yes, I learned a song from a band that we know. A small riff. I sounded it out by myself. But we're not going to play it because I don't know. It's not on Spotify. That's all I do know.
Yeah, it's not on Spotify.
Yeah.
You heard it live, though.
Yeah, I heard it live.
It counts.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it, though. I don't know what. I don't want to blow something out that they haven't released, so
All right.
I won't.
Well, good. You sucked at it anyway.
Yeah. Well, I might be the first one that's not in the band that knows that, though.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah. That is cool.
Just saying. It's kind of cool. What else? Yeah, that's really it, man. I mean, just been kind of.
He said it wasn't right, by the way.
Yeah. I
Just
believe
so
it.
you know.
Is that what he said? Yeah, I figured. But it sounds like it.
Yeah, it sounds close.
Well,
Anyway.
it's not like you can look it up on fucking Ultimate Guitar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a break. Anyway. What else do I got here? We haven't done this segment in a long time. Like 3 weeks.
Yeah, we keep saying that.
It's toe time.
It's been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, something like that.
Let's go see what's on the market today, boys.
What is up on offer?
What's up with Offer Up? We're going to find... I'm going to stay in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
We're going to find you some sick deals and see what's out there. We'll do this together.
Man, you remember when we weren't telling anybody that we were based in OKC? And we'd just do this randomly, like across the globe, it felt
Yeah, I
like.
think we should still. If there's anybody out there that's listening in another town and want us to do this segment on your town, let us know.
Yeah. I'm going to
Alrighty.
Tijuana.
Oh, wow. I already
just
found a
kidding.
sick one.
Did you?
Yeah. It's a Les Paul style LTD in War Acres.
Oh.
$249. Damn, it looks kind of like a PRS almost. I think it's nice as fuck, dude. It's black, gold hardware, and you can see the wood grain through the stain.
Yeah.
That's fucking nice. It's got those square silver Gibson humbucker pickups.
I've never heard this brand, and I'm probably an idiot for it. But this thing does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the body shape on it. A DBZ Barchata.
A Dragon Ball Z, dude. Go-to signature series, bro.
Yeah, DBZ Barchata
DBZ?
electric guitar. The one's $400 for it. It's got a Floyd Rose, and the shaping on this does look sick as fuck. Like it is super
that's
strat
sick.
style, but it's like really rounded and
Yeah.
bubbly.
I see it.
The headstock does got a Floyd thing. I don't know if it's actually a licensed Floyd Rose. Look at the headstock.
That is kind of cool.
It's real cool.
That's
That is
unique.
sick.
I dig
That's
it.
unique.
I can dig that thing. It looks neat.
Nate, did you find anything cool?
Man,
What's up on Temu?
I got something interesting. All right, on Temu, you can get
Are you looking on Temu?
some guy named Tao, and he's 45 years old.
Tao.
He has manufacturing experience. You get him for $2,000, folks. $2,000. He can be your indentured person. It says they'll bring him in on a pallet, so you got to have a forklift.
Oh my god, dude.
But no, I found apparently a shitload of heads for $500.
Amp heads?
Yeah. And they are in Oklahoma City.
Hold up. Let me see. What do we got here? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, you can get a lot of good shit for $500.
Sun Coliseum head. Sun Coliseum lead head? I've never seen anything like that. It looks cool.
Oh, I don't know if I said I'm in Reno is where I'm looking.
But I guess you get the whole collection for $500.
No, I think they're just selling the top one.
Oh, that's stupid.
They're not selling that JCM 800 for $500, buddy.
I hate when they do
Not
that.
a chance, Lance.
All right, well, let me look a little more.
I think. I think so. You know those Bujera amps.
Yeah.
I've heard that a lot of their circuitry is really, really close to like, the
Good shit.
Mesas and the Marshalls. I'm not sure. One of the bands was playing a Bujera. It sounded great. So I don't know. I mean, how many different ways can you wire an amplifier with tubes? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
How many
I don't know.
options are there actually? Because I know you can get different, potentiometers and stuff that change certain frequencies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like bass-wise, an amplifier is going to be wired pretty similar, right? Maybe? Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass.
The way that they're wired, yeah, is probably very similar. I think it's component quality and, well, size, right? Rating, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's really what changes things,
And like what kind of tubes. I know a lot of people have their favorite type of tube.
Component, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like down to components. I think the way that you wire it is pretty irrelevant.
Huh.
I mean, it's a circuit, You can't really...
The electricity has to get into it now.
You can't recreate a...
Science.
You can't recreate the laws of science.
Hell yeah.
The wiring is always kind of shit, though, in this stuff.
Some of
That's
it,
what
yeah.
pisses me off the most. It's just every time I open up, it's like a jumbled bunch of spaghetti fuck.
It's like somebody just shot liquid solder everywhere. You're like,
Yeah.
wow.
Good job, boys.
$300, huh?
Yeah.
All this money.
$2,500, huh? Couldn't have solder it good?
I've seen better wiring on a lawnmower. This is ridiculous. I got one.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So we got a Tobias 4-string bass. It looks kind of familiar.
Are you shitting me?
It's
Let me see it.
Except it's brown.
Oh, it's brown wood.
Yep, it's brown wood.
Oh, shit.
And for $100, this thing looks like it hasn't been touched. Did it, dude? That's a good deal. $100.
Hey, we got a Tobias in the studio, and it plays pretty good. I'm not a bassist, but
It does.
it plays pretty good.
It's an awesome starter bass, and with the way the pickups are set up, they're pretty easy to change out with a lot that you would like.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. Yeah.
Mine
That's
are a little
sick.
more pain in the ass.
Yeah,
The
you got
Jackson style are it's a little hard to find
the triple.
replacements. Not hard,
That's
but
not hard.
there's less.
It's more work.
The block kind is way more popular.
Yeah?
Yeah, the block style pickup.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder what the difference is.
I looked
I haven't
it up and
noticed
I don't
any.
remember.
I haven't noticed a single bit.
No.
I know there's a difference. I just don't remember what it is. I looked it up one time because I was curious, But, fuck, I cannot remember.
All I've noticed is that those are probably easier to change out. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds good as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
I found a Schecter 7-string Omen Elite.
Nice.
It's red.
Floyd Rose.
No. Hardtail.
Throw it in the trash.
It's a hardtail 7-string. For $330.
Ooh.
That's not a bad deal.
Uh-uh.
Especially for the body. Look at that. That red burst fade to black with a burl underneath
That's
it.
sweet.
That's fucking sick. That's a heavy metal guitar. $330. That's pretty fucking good.
I'll do my last one here. Jackson King V Stormtrooper.
Oh shit.
Reno, Nevada. For $300.
That's a deal.
This thing looks good.
A King V for
Floyd
300.
Rose. Yeah.
Floyd for
Yeah, it's a
300.
Floyd.
Damn.
Woo!
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Floyd Rose.
That's sick.
Yeah, very sweet.
That's a sick guitar.
I like that.
The Jacksons are cool, man.
Jackson V's are kind of legit, bro.
They're pretty legit, dude. A lot of the greats have played them.
Yeah.
You got one more, Nate?
Nah, I found nothing else quite
That's it, man.
worth recommending to our good viewers.
I found out something
What's
in
that?
college.
Okay.
All right. So we've all, we work outside. We wear a lot of boots. You ever heard of Gore-Tex?
No.
Yeah.
Gore-Tex
The
is this
waterproofing.
fabric a branded fabric that helps things be waterproof, right? So like you get a Gore-Tex jacket, it's waterproof. You get Gore-Tex boots, they're waterproof. It's some sort of like hydrophobic material that keeps fucking water out of your fucking off your feet and shit. It's awesome. It's used by the military. It's used by fucking everybody who's
It's in fucking work gear, hunting gear, military gear.
hunting gear a
everything.
lot. Yeah,
Hunting gear,
and hiking, all that shit. They put it in tents sometimes, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen Gore-Tex tent stuff. Yeah.
It's badass, right? Mm-hmm. So, I was learning about this. I was learning about entrepreneurship, right? And what entrepreneurs do and how they do it and how they get stuff done and how they raise funding and what ideas are more risky and what ideas are less risky but less profit, like all the business stuff behind it. And they had this term that we were learning about called intrapreneurs, right? Which is pretty much, you have a business like Gore-Tex, right? And they got a bunch of researchers and developers and stuff in their company because that's what they do. They make shit. And they invent shit, right? So an entrepreneur is someone who's hired inside a company that takes an idea that they have to the upper chain of command to get a product made. Like, hey, I have this idea. Let's try this idea out and see where it goes, right? So Gore-Tex lets their employees spend 10% of their time working at the company, at work. They let them spend 10% of their time innovating and working on side projects that don't necessarily have to do with the company that they're under. You know what I mean? Because if you have a good idea and you make a good product, any business is going to be like, oh, yeah, we can sell that. We can make that and we can sell that. Let's do it, right? Elixir guitar strings was made by a team of Gore-Tex engineers.
That is crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
Fucking wild, dude.
That is crazy.
The guys who made waterproof boots made one of the hottest guitar strings money can buy at this point.
Elixirs are pretty nice.
They have that weird coating on it.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if that's Gore-Tex, but
It is.
it is.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, it's definitely waterproof strings.
Yeah, put your strings in water and you'll see. You can put your entire guitar in water now.
Put your electric guitar in the water.
You can take
Strings
it in
are
the bath with
hydrophobic.
you.
Played in the pool.
But I had to reread that paragraph 6 times. I'm like, are they saying like the Elixir guitar that I'm talking about? Like the same one that I have on my fucking guitar right now? Turns out, yeah. Gore-Tex made Elixir. Blew me away.
That is crazy.
That two products have literally absolutely nothing to do with each other.
No.
You know what I mean? But fuck. Thank you, Gore-Tex, for letting your employees work on side projects.
Well, I mean, dude, look at
I like
Yamaha.
those strings. Yamaha's crazy, dude. Yamaha's flagrant. They make literally anything and everything.
Yeah.
They said we can and will do it all.
Yeah, dude. What do you want? A piano, a car, a motorcycle, a TV? What do you want?
We can get it made, dude.
We'll make it.
Let me know, bro.
Yeah, they make a lot of good shit, though. They make good guitars.
Yeah, I've actually thought about getting a Yamaha bass a few times.
They make cool basses. Yamaha makes some cool basses.
Yamaha, just guitars in general, are really nice.
I think I played a couple acoustic Yamahas that were really nice.
Yeah, they just make a quality instrument. That's like,
And price point wise, they're pretty good.
dude, they have, as a sax player, I looked at a lot of Yamaha saxophones.
They
and
make
I've played a
fucking
bunch of them.
saxophones?
Yeah,
They make trumpets and shit, too?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they make most of the instruments that make up an orchestra.
Damn.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, playing and looking at a bunch of different Yamaha saxophones, I played ones that were in the just couple $100 entry, student price point.
Yeah.
And I remember picking up one and playing it for a little while, being like, man, this thing plays really nice. It's like butter smooth, sound has a great tone.
Yeah.
So what's the price on this thing, And it was like $15K.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's like, I don't want to touch this anymore. Somebody take it from me right now.
$15,000 Yamaha saxophone?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Jesus,
make like
man.
top end shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like a revered name in instruments.
Really?
Yeah, I would have no issues paying
Well, they
much
make great
any
drum
amount
sets,
for-
too. I know that much.
Dude,
They
everything.
make great drum sets.
They make drum sets. They make fucking xylophones, bells, all of it.
I never heard about Yamaha having a problem with money either. I never
'Cause
heard
they
about
make-
them firing people.
They
You
make
know what I mean?
quality everything.
Just make everything, I guess. If you just make everything, you can kind of just keep making shit.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? It's not really a ceiling on what you can make if you're in the business of making stuff.
Yeah.
I give it 3 more years of Buff Jesus being in charge, and Samsung makes all the instruments also.
It's all Samsung and Hyundai.
Dude.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck.
Praying Jesus will not be denied.
I thought that shit was really cool, though.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Gore-Tex guitar.
Gore-Tex guitar.
I'm only playing my guitar in the bathtub from now on.
All right. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I have elixirs on it. It's made by fucking Gore-Tex.
I gotta piss. Pause the show.
Piss man.
Piss child.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
Oh boy.
So,
How was that 3, 2, 1?
it was a good 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Go now.
Yeah, crispy, dude. Very
Immediate.
crispy.
We don't fuck around here, okay?
So, this episode's coming out on Tuesday, like it always does.
Right.
And that following weekend is going to be none other than Valentine's Day. Or, more accurately, Saint Valentine's Day. And believe it or not, the history behind Valentine's Day is pretty fucking metal. So let's talk about the guy that the whole holiday's named after.
Let's hear about it.
Valentine's Day was a way for the Christians, the Catholics really, to honor Saint Valentine, who was martyred. The thing is, there was... So let's start with that. He was martyred. The thing is the Romans have put to death 3 Valentines.
Oh.
And they each have their own little legends on why they were killed and all this stuff. There seems to be a lot of conflict in between who was the real Saint Valentine and the other people that just got killed by the Romans that were involved in the Catholic Church. I guess it was a popular name. But they have his skull inside a glass box. Pull it up on Google real quick.
Talk
Saint
about a good-
Valentine's skull.
Yeah, I was trying to see it.
Pull it up. It's literally, it's a human skull in a glass box. This shit looks crazy. For the listeners, you can look it up. It looks like, you see what I mean? It's just in a fucking,
Why?
it looks like something from
I mean, at least it's-
Space Marine,
I
dude.
mean, it's really nice.
Yeah, they have flowers on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, they
and
made it
wrote
look nice. at
Saint
least.
Valentine on
Looks
top
like it
of
cost
his
some
head.
money, you know.
Well, it
At
is.
least they didn't cheap out. It's not like a cardboard box.
That box up in the attic is Saint Valentine up there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild looking.
They have
Sticking
this
up the
skull.
attic.
Yeah, this skull is housed at Basilica de Santa Maria
Right on.
in Rome. Like I said, in a glass case. There's a lot of legends surrounding Saint Valentine because there's more than one, and they're still arguing. The jury's still out, to say the least. One of the legends says he restored sight to his jailer's blind daughter, and before he was executed, he wrote her a letter signed, "Your Valentine." Kind of like how, we were
Yeah.
kids, like, "Be my Valentine," all that stuff, right? So that might be where that came from, but we don't know. The holiday was set to take place of the pagan holiday Lupercalia. It was a pagan holiday for fertility and love and whatever, right?
Right.
And pretty much how that went down was a priest would sacrifice a goat or a dog or both, skin them and cut the hide into strips, dip them in blood, and go around slapping women with them.
What the fuck?
Dude.
This was believed to make them more fertile.
Naturally.
Yeah. Pope Gesius declared February 14th as St. Valentine's Day, and the celebration of Lupercalia was outlawed by the Catholic Church. So that's how that happened.
Sounds really lovey so far.
Yeah, sounds romantic. Right. So, like I said before, there's many legends about many Valentines. Another one was that he was actually in love with the jailer's daughter. But that one didn't really explain why he got arrested in the first place. There's another one where this one actually has a romantic overtone, so I can kind of understand this one.
Okay.
In order to motivate fighting age men to join the Roman legions,
Tits.
they outlawed marriage.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude, I'm just telling you what I found, dude.
Fuck?
Yeah, so the
It's like the opposite of what I said.
yeah, like no more wives. That'll get your asses to work. Doesn't make any sense to me. But so Saint Valentine was secretly marrying people, and that's how he got arrested.
Oh my god. How fucking stupid.
Imagine.
Yeah, so Roman soldiers were banned from being wed to keep them focused. It's like that, semen retention for a boxing match.
For
Kind
real.
of. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what was happening. Maybe that's what was happening.
See that guy over there? If you go talk to him, we'll know you got married.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just say you're married? I guess not. It was like an oath under God at that time, so it was like a, But how do you? I don't know.
Don't you and some
Oh,
woman
actually,
go
that
talk
makes
to
sense
guy?
because if you're not married and you go like just have out of wedlock sex, that would also probably lead you to getting killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was probably grounds for execution.
Yeah, so we're just going to simplify this shit.
Yeah, so this guy was just marrying people all willy-nilly and got caught, which is crazy because there's no, like, physical, like, thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could be like, oh, he got caught selling dope outside the fucking church. I'm like, how do you know? Well, he had dope and money on him. Like,
Yeah.
oh, duh. Like, was this guy, like, giving out rings? You know?
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
You want to buy a ring?
Yeah.
No, they set up
There he is!
No, they set up a sting operation.
Dude. Yeah, they're like, the Pope comes up to you. He's like, I want you to take the hand of this girl and go try to get married over there with that guy. And as soon as he pronounces you man and wife,
We're going to bust him.
give me the signal. And we're going to lock his ass up. You know?
We're going to storm the building and beat him with clubs.
Yeah, police, get on the ground. Actually, that's exactly how he was executed by a good old-fashioned clubbing, and then they cut his head off.
Whoa. What do I think he is, a baby seal? Jesus.
Holy shit. Imagine, bro. Imagine. That is such a harsh penalty for the crime. You
Marriage.
I'm going to beat you, the piss out of you with a club and then cut your head off.
Wait, did you say that those two are
By him?
by fuck that guy?
Get the sticks. The guy's getting a beating. Yeah. And they beat his ass and cut his head off. And
You two quit fucking.
yeah, so that's what happened.
Right now.
So those stories are awesome, skinning fucking dogs and hitting women with them. That's kind of funny, I think.
Yeah, hilarious.
And secret marriage, that's a little bit romantic. And then the whole signed your Valentine thing, I kind of get where this is started, but I feel like a lot of these stories are absolute bullshit.
Twisted, dude.
You know what I mean? Like
This
the
is too
restoring
much.
sight is what tipped me off. Only jacked Korea Jesus is going to be doing anything of that sort.
Jack Korea Jesus wasn't there. None of that shit happened.
It gave me a thought, though. It's like, were these saints, like, paraded around like they were almost the Son of God as well? Like, because in Bible class,
I don't know.
I didn't hear about anybody doing miracles except, Big J himself. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But-
I don't think it works like that.
This is the first time where it's like, oh, he's a saint. He can do miracles, too.
Dude, I feel like there's a lot of Saint Blank that there's wild stories of them doing magic.
Yeah. Dude,
No.
you know what I mean?
Doing magic. Yeah.
Cut it out with the magic. Bro.
It's supposed to be more like they have like specializations and like they're like you like do something like if you're traveling, like there's a saint for travel because like apparently he was getting around, like
That was his power?
they're supposed to be like
That was his Hokage?
kind of like a shout out, be like, yo, saint, tell the big man,
Like,
you know,
dude,
I'm driving.
Which one of these motherfuckers is doing card tricks on the corner? That's what I want to know. It's ridiculous.
Like, oh, I cannot stop shitting. I gotta go see this one saint all the way in
Yeah,
fucking
you pray.
Rome.
You pray to
Pulls
the
a
saint.
rabbit out of your
Pray
ass.
to the saint.
You pray to the
This is
saint.
stupid.
Well, how's he gonna come to your house?
Well, just think of it. He's not gonna come to your house. You know, like bless you with the.
You got to go to him.
You gotta pray to him.
I know.
You
It's like a
"Saint."
doc in a box operation. You walk up to him and you're like, "Hello," and then he
Not quite.
throws holy water on you or something.
No.
I just don't understand. Like, I thought saints were just people that like did good and got up high in the church. You know what I mean? I didn't think they were running around doing miracles. I don't remember biblically in Bible class. I don't remember any of that.
Well, who was the?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Catholic Church built a religion on top of a religion.
Who was that Irish saint that? Saint Patrick. Didn't Saint Patrick like chase all the snakes out of Ireland? Isn't that the thing?
Something like that. That was
That's a lot
Conor.
of
That was
magic.
Conor McGregor.
That was Conor McGregor.
That sounds more realistic. That like dealing with a snake problem sounds more realistic than
all the snakes.
healing the blind.
Every snake.
There's got to be a snake or two
Every
around. Come on,
every
man.
snake.
Dude, Ireland is like the size of Kansas. If you really got at it, you could probably get rid of every snake.
I don't know, dude. They got a lot of like
What else
mountainous
did you have to do back
area, dude.
then? What else did you have to
How
do
many
back
snakes are in Ireland? Google it right now.
then? 0.
Fucking hell, there's no snakes in Ireland.
It's a thing, dude.
There's
I didn't know that.
It's a thing.
It is awful cold, dude.
There's no snake. See, he
It's
did
awful cold.
it. Beat the shit out of him.
All because of Saint Patty.
St. Patrick chased away the snakes. I can't wait to dig into that. St. Patty's Day. That's coming next
right.
month. We'll do a St. Patty's episode.
He ran through the fields of Ireland with a bag of rocks, and he handled those snakes.
Get out of here, you snake.
There is snake. Ye Horus reptilian.
Oh, here it is right here, history.com. But if the legend is to be taken literally, research suggests snakes, in fact, never occupied the Emerald Isle in the first place. There are no signs of snakes in the country's
No shit,
fossil
because
record.
he went Hitler on
Not
those
only did he
snakes.
kill them, he deleted all fossils.
I'll erase your history.
I'm starting to believe it. I'm not going to
God,
lie.
history.
Your family name will be deleted.
Anyway, so this St. Valentine's Day, dude.
Oh, my God.
St. Valentine's Day, dude.
Yeah, so
Valentine's
St.
Day.
Valentine's Day, pretty much overview, took the place of Lupercalia, the pagan holiday, with the hitting of the bloody skins.
Right on. I think we need an update on that.
But what happened to, like, how did the connection from bloody skins and popes and people doing miracles to we give each other candy and flowers, right?
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
did a little bit of digging.
Yeah.
The holiday was always celebrated, but the Industrial Revolution
Shout out.
God,
started making these
Fucking
Valentine's
did it
Day
again.
cards because they had these big printers and they could print a whole bunch of them and just another idea to sell, right?
yeah.
So that happened with that and Necco. You know the food
fucking
brand
That
Necco?
goddamn candy.
They made those
That chalky
fucking
shit.
little hearts with the
God.
words on it a long ass time ago during the Industrial Revolution, and that's kind of what seems to have set this whole holiday off.
Those taste like shit.
They're terrible.
I like the Necco wafers a lot.
Those are all right.
Yeah, I did.
Those are all right. They're kind of like big Smarties.
Yeah.
No.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
here with your old man candy.
Oh, what'd you say?
I like
You
those
want a-
strawberries that old people have. You know
You
what
want
I'm
a
talking about?
cowtail?
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah.
candy that
candies.
looks like a strawberry. All
Yeah,
old
those are
people
good.
have.
Or a butterscotch.
Yeah, that's the bougie
A
old
Werther's
people.
original.
Old
Yeah.
people, you either got the strawberries or Werther's in your purse.
I fucked up a Werther's, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never carried candy on me,
No, I mean,
but they always did. I don't know why.
smart.
Yeah.
That's how you disarm people. You're like, here, don't rob me. I have candy. You know, please.
I feel like you also
I can't defend myself anymore.
you also haven't really had blood sugar problems.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
need
feel
that
like
emergency.
that's gotta be
They
the
didn't-
thing.
yeah, I don't know.
You need a little hit, you know?
I kind of like Nate's fucking theory where it's like if you give someone candy, you have a lot less likelihood of robbing people.
Yeah.
I could just see someone like,
Like,
all right, babe,
especially
I'm going to the
kids.
bank. I'm like, did you take the fucking strawberries? If you're going to the bank to get money, you got to take the fucking candy so you don't get robbed. You know?
Well, especially with kids, because like that's who they do them to. They do it to these kids because back in the day, you know, I'm sure them old ladies, they were easy licks.
Yeah,
So they
pickpocket the
started,
hell out of that.
hey, here you go, kids. Please don't rob me when I'm coming back with my groceries.
I think that makes sense.
Please
dude.
don't bust my hip and rob me.
Yeah.
You know,
Don't break all the eggs I just bought.
I'm 87. Here's some fucking candy. Be nice. You know,
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's like feeding the stray dog so it doesn't attack you.
Yeah, they're
you
using
know?
emotional leverage there to
Yeah.
stay safe. I like it. So now Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is. So they say it was a day where they had a feast in honor of St. Valentine. Some also say that that was the day he got beaten with clubs and got his head cut off. But it is February 14th.
I hope it was the first one. For
Me too.
for the well-being of St. Valentine. I don't feel like
Dude, leave the guy alone. He was just fucking
one or the other.
officiating a wedding.
I feel like it should be one or the other. I feel like both is excessive.
Yeah. So every year on February 14th, we've had Valentine's Day for a long time now. But what else happened on February 14th over the years?
It's a lot of butthole getting licked.
I'll tell you. In 1779, famous explorer Captain James Cook, who found Hawaii, gets beaten and stabbed to death by the Hawaiian natives who believed the whites were gods until the two groups got into an argument.
Well, you fucked that up.
Maybe don't argue if you're on an island.
If they think you're a god, you should just be pretty agreeable.
You should chill.
Yeah, be like, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
apparently
doing
everything
exactly
was
what
cool.
I wanted you to do.
Everything was cool until, you know, he got beaten
It's like,
and
hey,
stabbed to death.
you cooked that pig wrong. What the fuck are you doing? Get him!
You are no god here. Kill the demon, you know?
White devil.
I guarantee that's probably exactly what happened.
Well, to be fair, the Hawaiians made the right
Honestly,
move.
you know what he was probably doing? He was like, where's the gold? And they're like, oh, we've heard about you. We've heard about you. We heard about what
How?
happened down in Florida.
Oh.
And then they just beat him and kill him as soon as he says the G word, you know?
Yeah.
In 1920, the League of Women Voters is established in Chicago. This is because we stopped hitting them with bloody pieces of dead animals.
Right on.
In 1920, in 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre takes place also in Chicago, most likely perpetrated by organized crime, possibly Al Capone, but he never got caught. He only ever got caught for not paying his taxes. In 1965, Malcolm X's home was firebombed.
On
Happy Valentine's Day.
Damn.
Yep. And in 2013, Oscar Pistorius shot and killed his girlfriend in his home in South Africa.
Who was this?
Oscar Pistorius?
This is where things get real interesting.
Oh.
Oscar was an Olympic sprinter and double amputee.
Wow.
Let's think about the crime and the man at this point. If you're an Olympic sprinter, you probably have both your legs,
No.
which means
Oh, that means he got it
he
with his feet.
probably shot her with his feet.
Damn.
Pull up a picture of Oscar Pistorius.
No way, dude.
Let's just see. I haven't looked this up. I don't know what he looks like.
Dude, I mean, I can pick up some stuff on my toes, but that's...
P-I-S.
You gotta...
Yeah.
No, he's got the blades.
Oh.
Oh.
That
So
would
he
have been
did shoot her with
hilarious,
his hands.
though.
I wasn't sure which ones were
That would
cut
have
off.
been hilarious.
I didn't know, dude.
I like how we were all convinced that, like, yeah, I shot her with his fucking feet.
I thought for sure.
The first thing I thought of was
It
this.
was like, this man's a sprinter. He probably has legs. I
Dude,
forgot the
but how-
springs, the blades that you can
How
put
would she
on.
not notice he's drawing a gun at her like that? He would have plackled it around a little at his feet. You know what I mean? It would have
he's
been,
out,
It
by
would
the
have been a
way.
little floppy.
Yeah, he's out. He did 13 years.
Damn. Did he kill her or did he just shoot her?
Yeah, he shot and killed her. They interviewed him. Here, the quote.
Dude, imagine.
When asked why he did it, he responded, "That bitch wouldn't let me hit her with goat strips, so I hit her with that 9." And he spent 13 years in prison.
Right
Ain't no
on.
fucking way, dude.
Oscar Pistorius, 2013.
You're out of your mind, dude. What a reporter.
Dude, you know what'd be fucked up? If they took his fucking attachments in prison And he's like stumping around.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're allowed to have blades on your feet like that. He'll grind that shit on the concrete and then just kick your stomach out.
You know how bad it would be to be at waist height in a fucking prison
It's death sentence, pretty much.
in Brazil.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Dude. You didn't use like a
Not
urinal.
Brazil, South Africa.
You didn't turn into a human urinal, dude.
Your waist height
You have no legs.
in prison on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That's a bad one.
He lived, but what? At what cost?
Yeah, for real.
He's got a very distant look in his eyes anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't have that joy that he once had. The court and the field picture are a little different.
That's a man crushed by the weight of the world.
And
He's
himself.
38.
Now, yeah, went to prison at 26.
Damn, he went to prison in his prime. Damn.
Olympic sprinter.
Where did Cupid come from?
I have no idea. That's Greek mythology, I believe. I didn't look that up. Damn, that's a good idea. Do you know?
No.
Do you know?
I think it is, is it Greek?
It's got to be Greek mythology.
How did it, I'm just curious how it got tied with Saint Valentine.
I didn't read anything about it.
I don't know.
I think I don't know, because in Greek mythology there was a lot of like angels and stuff flying around, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but why specifically does everybody know that? My very specific question is, why does everybody know Cupid is tied to Valentine's Day? Like, why is he the mascot of that instead of a pile of bones in a gold box?
I don't know, but I kind of like the bones a little better.
Me too.
Wouldn't it be cool if you would like get somebody like instead of like a heart or something, you do them like a little fake gold box and there'd be like little chocolate bones in it.
That's way cooler.
I feel like that'd be more romantic with flowers
Dude.
and chocolate bones
It's better than the Reese's Hearts.
and a
even
little bit
though
of
I
gold.
like those.
Just a little bit of
A
gold.
little bit of gold, yeah. A little bit of gold dust.
A little nugget.
I
Yeah.
have to- I might
Hold
have to
up.
find
A
something.
nugget, dude. Every year?
A little booger thing.
Yeah, like $50 or something. Let's be reasonable, okay?
We need to start. We need to go back to a proper society where we had to offer up cattle or gold for women. I think it leveled the playing field, or at least to retain.
So if you're
them.
poor, you can't get married ever?
Well, if you're a Roman, you can't, so who fucking cares?
Yeah, if you're a Roman soldier, the answer is
Not
no.
anymore.
dude.
They killed the guy that was marrying everybody.
They beat him half to death with
They
sticks.
fucking sealed him, dog.
Well, I mean, not like a not like a transaction. I just mean like in a gift giving way.
Oh, like a dowry? Like back in the dowry
Yeah, like
days?
it meant like fuck giving your wife like something stupid, like a fucking flip flops. Bring her a cow. Bring her gold.
Yeah,
Some
but
sort
if
of
you-
Bring the woman a
substance, yeah.
precious metal.
If you go to
Yeah.
a dude that
Something
had
shiny.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
3 daughters because you like one of his daughters, if you like the good-looking one and you only bring like a couple chickens, you're going home with the one that's got like a lazy eye.
You're going home with Helga.
Not that far,
She-
not that
you know
far.
what I mean?
Or like you date the girl and then like you're like, oh, I really want to be with her. You know, I'm gonna give her dad a sheep. Smooth
I feel that a
smooth
little
it all
bit.
over.
I feel that a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
not like old school.
And they'll be like, all right, well he can.
We're not talking about. You're not talking about buying women. You're
No.
talking about, hey, we're all family now. I'm going to give you
We need to start introducing
a young calf.
precious metal and animals back in the equation of gift giving. You know how happy I would be if for Christmas I had a chicken.
I'd be ecstatic, honestly. But like, look at this little guy, dude. I hope she lays eggs.
Even better.
If he lays eggs,
If
there's
he
a
lays
fucking
eggs,
problem.
yeah, we
You're
got
gonna
issues.
die.
I got something's fucked up with this thing.
So speaking of the romance, let's talk about Valentine's Day dates. I've been on a couple.
Oh, yeah?
Most of the time they go pretty well. I don't have any crazy stories about Valentine's because I haven't really like been a huge celebrator of Mr. Saint Valentine.
No.
What about you guys?
What do you think? I've had around this time of year. I've had some interesting events happen. I saw, well, my buddy got hit by a car, like right around Valentine's Day. Fuck. That ain't a
Did he
ride,
end
yeah.
up marrying her?
No, she wasn't even. He was leaving his girlfriend's house. He got fucking creamed.
Oh no!
Yeah,
dude.
it's bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, he didn't even sue him. I would have sued the shit out of him.
Was he in a crosswalk? Or on the sidewalk?
He was in the street. But it was a neighborhood. Like,
Well, then fucking...
It was in a neighborhood, though?
yeah.
I don't know.
That's a little bit of
things
leeway.
change. Yeah, things change.
I think he got
He
hit.
wasn't messing about on the highway, was he?
No, he wasn't on the. No, he was over there by like the hot. You know where that hospital is over there by like Winco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was over by there. It was like 25 through there. And some dude came whipping around. I guess they just fucking rolled his ass.
Happy Valentine's Day. I bet he felt like Saint Valentine in that moment.
I don't do nothing fancy on Valentine's, man. Oh, because he got clubbed. I don't do nothing fancy on Valentine's Day. I usually just get the wife some flowers. And
I don't either, but I do love stories. And I don't have a story specifically pertaining to Valentine's Day. But normally, you take your girl out to dinner, light some candles, fornicate, call it an evening, maybe get her a teddy bear, whatever. This happened very recently. So, my girlfriend works in the food service department, right?
Yeah.
She works in food service at a nice restaurant. The other day, she had a couple that came in, and they appeared to not have a lot of money.
Yeah.
They didn't look great.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everybody's allowed to eat at the restaurant, right?
Yeah.
They had a $100 tab, and when she dropped off the check, they waited for her to walk away and left $300 in 50s on the table. It's pretty nice. $200 tip is crazy,
Yeah,
right?
That's interesting.
Yeah. When she went to collect the cash, she noticed that the money said for motion picture purposes only.
Oh my god. That is fucked up.
Purposely on the face. Have either of you purposely dined and dashed before?
Let me think.
No.
Okay, so what I used to do this little maneuver up at Cane's.
Canes?
Yeah. Or like,
You ripped off a Canes?
well, see, the problem is that they had this string of new people, and I think they had a 2-window system or something. No, they do have a 2-window system.
Okay.
So if you can like roll by the first window, you know what I mean, then you're lined up.
No way.
The food still got made. The food's still on the board whether it got paid for or not. It doesn't tell you whether it got paid for. So there were a couple times where I just, rolling by, there would be nobody there. Well, to be fair, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like I was going there knowing to do this. But when I would go by the first window and there was nobody there, I'd be like, it's time. You gotta be quick. You know what I mean? You gotta be quick with that shit. So like, you roll up to the window.
God.
The key is you don't have your wallet on nothing. You look like you're ready to receive food. You roll up to that bitch. They fucking hand you that food. You fucking go.
No.
You get the drinks. You get the food. And when
Was it the same one?
Yeah, it's that one up there. Yeah.
How many times?
I've popped that bitch a few times.
Oh,
Like,
no,
like 4 or 5 times.
You're being a real Oscar right now, dude.
What else, man? Shit.
Man, what about you, Brain?
No.
Yeah, I've never have. I think I might have ripped off a bar one time, but it was an accident because I was blacked out.
That's their own risk, dog.
I think that's kind of acceptable.
It's their own
You know,
risk.
it's just like, hey, sorry,
Yeah.
I got blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I've definitely... with all the self-checkouts and stuff,
Ooh,
that's a problem. I've
Huge
definitely,
point.
like, accidentally...
I accidentally.
Okay.
It was like it was groceries.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason I was just bagging and I'm like, all right, let's go. I scanned everything and bagged it, threw it all in there.
Just
I
walk.
got home and I'm like, and I'm looking, I'm like, where's my receipt? And I'm just like, oh fuck, dude.
Damn it.
It was almost $200. I felt terrible.
Dude.
But I mean, I didn't go back, but
Dude.
I feel like that's part of the risk of the self checkout.
Put a fucking employee there to check you out.
to hurt you.
That's
Yeah.
their
As
problem.
soon as I saw the first self checkout, I'm like, motherfuckers are getting robbed now. You're out of your
Yeah.
mind. Now they got the
Yeah.
Walmart especially got the people in the yellow vests standing there watching everybody now.
Yeah.
I remember when Black Friday was a thing, they would do shit because they didn't have all the scales and stuff on those self checkouts.
Mm-hmm.
So people would just run through, scan a banana, buy the banana, and just
Yeah.
vote it with like a PS4.
Banana scan.
Yeah, dude.
You got hit with the banana scan. Walmart's like, we're selling a lot of bananas, but we're never fucking running out, dude. I've seen
crazy.
people like take stickers off shit and put them on shit. It's fucking wild in there.
Some of them, they're hardcore about their security.
That may be the closest I've ever.
Yeah, I've never
dined and dashed.
Yeah, I've never done that.
And I just don't steal things. I don't do crime, you know.
We can't have this conversation about dying and dashing without talking about the GOAT. Going to the email.
Oh, thank
You already
God, dude, the man. I will say one time, though, I was at Cheddar's, and I had like a $60 tab,
It's
bro.
called the GOAT.
I had a $60 tab at Cheddar's, and their system shut down right as we were checking out, and the waitress was like, hey, if you like leave right now, you don't have to pay for this. And I was like, bet. I gave her a $20 tip and booked it, dude. So that's fine.
That's sick.
As good as I've gotten. Oh, man.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything.
I fucking love this
I'm
video.
under what?
Come on.
I've seen this.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Oh my God.
Why did you do this to me? For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh,
There's like 5 people on this guy, and they can't get him into his car.
This is Charles Doza.
good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hand.
They now have 4 people probably grabbing the back of him, and another guy picking up his legs so they can shove him in this like coop.
One cup, look.
They're wedging him in the car.
So, for those of you who haven't seen that video, the guy's name's Charles Doza, and he was a professional dine and dasher.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't go to Cane's. He wouldn't knock off Burger King. He would go to 5-star fucking restaurants.
Succulent Chinese restaurants.
Run up a fucking tab, and I think it was like 3 times he acted like he was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
I mean, like repeat offender to the max. And you know what's so fucking funny? This guy's doing social media and selling T-shirts now.
God, what a legend. Dude, have you guys ever heard of Daniel Larson? He's this guy on the internet.
YouTuber?
He was on like TikTok and stuff. But he was like this autistic guy. And basically he got to a point in his life where he didn't have any money and he was homeless. And he was like a serial dine and dasher. Like it happened so fucking often, dude. Like he was rolling around Las Vegas at one point in time just doing it left and right. And people started catching on.
Yeah, I remember this guy. He
Okay.
was a serial dine and dasher.
He's a serial a lot of things.
Did he fucking come out with a rap album?
Yeah, dude, he's a musician.
No fucking way.
Coronavirus.
time. Song and lyrics. Don't pull it. I don't want to get hit for it. Federal charges for what?
He said he was going to bomb some stuff.
Whoa. Yeah, you can't say that. So I thought of a pretty clever solution to this problem here, actually. This is what I think. Restaurants should mount claymores to the bottoms of seats and pretty much just tie the trigger mechanism to you when you sit down to eat so that if you get up and run away, you just get splattered on the ceiling.
It's only disarmed once you pay your bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that'd be a good idea. You guys can have that idea for free. I'm not even going to charge you. Mostly because I don't want to be involved in the legal aftermath.
I'm thinking, just in general, I think we need to start arming waitresses.
With tasers, maybe? What are you thinking? Samurai swords.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Solid.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
think
honorable
everyone-
and refined, you know?
Yeah, so if
see-
they make a wrong choice, they can just
Give me the hand.
Well, it's like also, you know how many
kill themselves.
You know how many waitresses I've seen be treated poorly? You know what I mean? That shit would calm down if you're like, oh yeah? You know what I mean? You step back, grab that sword, you're like, what? What's up, man?
We could issue them handguns like Tiger King had.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
all just giant revolvers.
Yeah, dude.
Pay your tab, you son of a bitch.
45-70 fucking revolver.
Holy shit,
Dude, I think if we armed waitresses with samurai swords, it would go very differently if they got your order wrong. Yeah, you wave them over. Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, I dishonor my family.
I ordered this, and this is what I got. This is incorrect. Can we do something about that? And just another waitress walks over. Your waitress gets down on her knees and hands her sword up honorably, and she dies of 1,000 slashes in front of you.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day.
My name is Katie. I'll be your new server.
Sorry for that amount of disrespect we've shown you. We did not mean it.
It's like,
All waitresses
dude,
are trained in. They're trained in. Oh, what the fuck?
what's that shit from Kill Bill?
Harry Carey.
Oh, is that what it's called?
No, it's definitely not called that.
No.
That's the I can't pronounce Japanese.
It's when you stab
words.
yourself in the stomach.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
speaking of Kill Bill, every Waffle House would look like a scene from that shit.
Oh, that is true.
It'd just be fucking combat.
Yeah, just be samurai swords everywhere, flinging around, dude. Man, honestly, I feel like Waffle House sometimes in the night isn't really that far off from that. That shit can get
I don't
wild.
go to Waffle House. in the
Seppuku.
nighttime.
The ancient samurai ritual of suicide by self-stabbing was long considered an honorable act of self-resolve, such that despite the removal of cultural sanctioning, the rate of suicide in Japan remains high, with suicide masquerading as seppuku still carried out both there and abroad.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the suicide rate in Japan is like ultra high. Seppuku or not seppuku.
They got a lot of
Yeah,
really
high
interesting
kite.
social statistics.
Yeah.
It's a weird place.
What is that one?
Harakiri?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
I think it's something.
Yeah, there
Separate.
they are. Yep, he's about to stab
What's
his
the difference?
own belly. Yeah, because he stabs his own belly and then someone smacks his head off.
Damn.
Yeah, but they cut it to where there's still a piece of meat hanging on, so your head doesn't roll disrespectfully on the ground. Yeah,
That's very respectful.
that's crazy too. Almost as crazy as beating women with pieces of dog.
That's insane, dude.
History's wild, huh?
Yeah. We come from very weird places.
So,
The good old days, huh? Probably not so good. Looking at it,
My God.
looks bad.
I don't understand where we come from. You know?
The good old days are just not so good, man.
No, I don't
That's
think they're.
That's the long and the short of it.
evolution.
Oh, jeez. Well,
Hell
we got
yeah.
anything else, or are we gonna wrap this bitch up?
That's all my topics. You guys got anything?
Dude, you covered
Yeah, I'm chill.
the things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
The skull in the box.
That's just cool, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's the thing that I had.
Can we get a
found.
replica? Can we get a replica of that?
That'd be cool.
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Who's
Would
skull?
it be kind of disrespectful? Well, I don't even think they know. Because we don't know who the real St. Valentine is. Because there was 3.
This
The
is some
Romans
guy.
killed 3 of them.
Dude, that's Bob, bro.
The Romans killed 3 Valentines. And they have one of their skulls.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. I don't know. That's really old to have a skull around.
Yeah.
I feel like the back of his head would probably be smashed in from the clubbing.
I feel like, yeah. Like the whole bag is just like
One of them was
cracked.
pretty fucked up.
Nobody-
There was a couple different ones. Did you see it?
Nobody aims for the legs. You know what I mean?
Dude, no, it's all head cracks, dude.
Everybody's going for the money shot. So I don't know.
Such a crispy keyboard.
St. Valentine's skull. It does look cool. It looks like something from Warhammer.
See, what is
dude.
this one?
Oh, that's another.
the second
That's in
one.
Madrid.
That's in Madrid.
That's El Santiago Valentine.
I I don't.
For real?
I don't know. There's
No.
See, there's multiple ones here. That's a different thing.
De Santa Valentino.
Like the
Yeah,
face
yeah.
I don't know. Don't know.
De Santa de Valentino.
That one looks like it could have got fucked up by some clubs.
That one looks like it's in pain right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That one looks like it's still taking a beating. But I see a neck, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of bones. In
Why
that
is there
box.
the neck?
It looks like they got a good bit of him in there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like just the skull.
But he got beheaded. Why is there a neck on the skull?
Yeah, they were like, fuck it, we got some arms and hands.
Maybe only one of them got beaten and beheaded. Maybe the other ones.
That looks like he got hit by a horse carriage.
I mean, I don't.
De Santa, move!
Dude, it's just like your buddy, dude. That got hit by the car, by the Winco.
You don't know who this guy is, man.
Dude,
He could have
what-
had like a 7-foot long neck. Okay?
Dude, what
And
if-
that's where they chopped it at. You don't know anything about this guy.
He
Okay?
had a fucking 4-foot neck, and that's just a piece of it from the top half, I guess.
Dude.
You don't
Dude,
know- you don't know
think
nothing
about
about
it this way, dude. 2,000 years from now, there's going to be saints with, like, their skulls and shit, and they're going to be like,
Saint Little Yachty.
Yeah. like what happened? Oh, this is Saint Mike. Oh, what happened to him? He got hit by a Saturn Ion. It was terrible.
Yeah, dude.
He got-
I feel like a lot of that is just so lost in history. Because think about it, back then there was like no internet. You couldn't like,
there was like 5 people that saw it happen.
yeah, like you couldn't check to make sure who it was. It didn't have no DNA, so you could have like some, you know, some guy in the church be like, "Oh, my fucking dad died, but I really need a raise," you know.
Yeah.
Like I found Valentine, you know.
Yeah,
Here he is.
dude.
And then like your kid's like, I thought that was Pop. He's like,
You shut the fuck up.
no.
I'm trying to get us out of here.
What's so strange is that it's another one of those holidays that replaced a pagan holiday purposefully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That seems to be what the Catholic Church did a lot.
And then got replaced by industry.
And then it got replaced by Necco wafers.
Necro wafers. We
Yeah,
taste
I mean,
like bone.
we changed the entire meaning of it just because of stuff.
The Industrial Revolution, yeah.
Yeah. Like, again, it's crazy.
And with how many stories there are around these 3, or I don't even know how many Valentines there were, it's kind of hard to draw the connection.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm thinking there was a businessman involved in the Industrial Revolution and said, let's make love, and I love money more than my wife.
It was like,
We're printing Valentine's cards.
it was like, so we can sell some of this leftover chocolate.
Yeah.
It was like, sounds like a plan.
There's
boys.
always some sort of structure underneath business moves,
Yeah.
man. There always is.
Well, fuck, man. Ready to wrap her up.
Hell yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. This Valentine's Day, make sure you sacrifice a dog and beat your wife with pieces of it, but you have to dip them in blood, especially if you want to have a child. It is the most for sure way to ensure conception this Valentine's Day.
And buy your girlfriend a sheep.
Buy him a sheep. Don't shoot her.
Don't shoot her with your feet.
Come
Buy
on,
her
Oscar.
a sheep.
Come on, Oscar.
You know where to find us, ladies and gentlemen. That's episode 48.
Peace.
Is it 48?
Yeah.